Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Welcome back here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Dom and Rob here for the 3 p.m. show here in the break room. We already have a pre-fill in the jerseys. Getting closer on that Speedflex single. We are 2 spots to go. 2 spots to go till someone win a Speedflex helmet for a fraction of the cost. Still 3 spots to go in that quad break for the Speedflex series, guys. That Speedflex series, 10 boxes, 9 headliners. And check out these names: Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, Joe Namath, Kelvin Johnson, A.J. Brown, Emmitt Smith, George Kittle, Nico Collins, and Brian Urlacher. And the best part about that series, every single box, it's a Speedflex. So if you win, you're taking home a Speedflex helmet. Woo, I can guarantee it. Joe Namath in that break. But we do have a jersey pre-fill. Once we do have a pre-fill, I do like to start the show right in style, do a little housekeeping, roll some dice, see what our Chase Wheelspin's going to be, and we go right to that jersey break. The jersey break right now: Eddie George, Edgerrin James, JSN, Jordan Love, LaDainian Tomlinson, Bo Jackson. We have secondary headliners Mike Ditka and Michael Vick still out there in this series. So I have Michael, Ryan, Perry, Eric, and Samuel. Just give me a couple seconds, guys. We're going to roll some dice and see what our Chase Wheelspin is going to be. Got to do the dice roll because we got to do that for the randomizer. Let's bring this up on the screen. We're looking for the dice roller. There you are. All right. 6 or higher. There we go. 8. All right. I think that work. 8 on the dice roll. Ocho. See what our Chase Wheelspin will be. Got the practice squad. We got the jerseys. We got the vault. We have the quarterback room, and we have the Speedflex series. We have 1 box left in the vault. So if this lands on the vault, we close it out, and we bring in the diamonds. I'll count the vault and the diamonds as the same for the Chase Wheel Spin. All right, here we go. What is the Chase Wheel Spin? Whatever break this wheel lands on, for all the names that close out that break, we take them to the randomizer for a top spot draw for a chance to win some UA Store credit. It's going to be the jersey, so hey, we're automatically going to have ourselves a Chase Wheel Spin at the end of the show. You could turn $29 into an awesome custom jersey autograph and possibly $100 store credit. All right, let me add that to our screen so you can check it out throughout the show. Jersey is the Chase, which is perfect because that's what we're doing right now. Michael, Ryan, Perry, Eric, and Samuel. I'm going to ask for a box number in the chat. Once you see my message in the chat, please drop me a box number from the number scrolling below on the ticker for the jerseys. Box for the jersey number 1.
Saw that you and the Ripmeister had a really, really good show.
Yeah.
In the afternoon. So let's try to continue that, guys. And again, if this is your first time tuning into UA here today, man, oh my God, Rip likes to keep this. This is what we call a radio host mic, where it's like your voice projection, you keep it away. My goodness. So 28 for Sammy Nelson. What's going on, Samuel? But yeah, look to keep that going again, guys. Please reiterate the fact that, again, it's a Speed Flex series. It's the most valuable and expensive series in terms of items and merchandise. 90% chance of getting a headliner, Dom. And we are very, very close in the quad and the single for that. So we're going to have 5 boxes coming up right around the corner. So you want to get in on that headliner.
Me and Rip were nosy, so we wanted to see what the last box was in the and more section. And let's just say the name in that and more section in the Speed Flex series is normally a headliner in every other series that we have. Actually, a photo headliner pretty much every other series that we have. It was a photo headliner of the Diamonds about, what, last week, 2 weeks ago? So we will see. But box 28, thank you, Samuel. All right, 8 times here in the randomizer. Let's roll. 8 times.
Let's get it. How's it going, Rob? Why, thank you. Thank you for the question there, Mr. Mitch, Money Mitch. Good to see you, my man. Had a great weekend. Dom was just telling you right before we got on air. Me and my lovely girlfriend, we got our Christmas festivities out to an early start, so got a little early Christmas celebration going on, but I felt weird. I felt very odd. I didn't know what to do on Sunday, actually, not being here over the weekend. So, but I'm very glad to be back with you, and ready for an exciting show, man. So let's get to it.
Right back at you, man. All right, Ryan, you have the NFC North. Eric, you have the NFC South. Samuel, the NFC East. Perry, the NFC West. Michael, the AFC North. Samuel, the AFC South. Eric, the AFC East. And Michael, the AFC West. Michael's first time with us here in the break room. Welcome, Michael. If you're watching the show right now, we always like to ask favorite team, favorite player. Let us know. All righty. We have ourselves, wow. If you're watching the show for the first time right now, you're like, this is cool, but no way I'm going to win my first order in the break room. Well, Michael Bowen in the AFC West is going to walk away with a powder blue. Oh, gosh, this is freaking awesome.
Oh, that's our jersey.
Deion Tomlinson.
Let's go.
Custom jersey. Michael Bowen in the AFC West. Congratulations, Michael. The beautiful LaDainian Tomlinson powder blue jersey. Now, I had one of these as a kid. Not an autograph jersey, the one you wear. Freaking awesome. Congratulations to Michael. First timer here in the break room. And that's a pretty damn good hit right there. Damn.
Yeah, the only thing nicer, Dom, than a powder blue LaDainian Tomlinson jersey is an autographed LaDainian Tomlinson powder blue jersey. And again, like you said, first time tuning in, newbie magic, right? Yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth there, Mitch. Newbie magic indeed. And we've been seeing a lot of that. Santa's been very kind here. The UA Santa. He's different and better than any other Santa across the world. He's been very generous to a lot of new people as of late. So congratulations to you there, Michael. So hopefully, only thing could be better is if you like LT as much as Dom and I do, or hey, we've seen a lot of newbie magic also happen for their favorite teams as well.
That is right. Congratulations, Michael. Nice first hit indeed. LaDainian Tomlinson on that beautiful powder blue jersey, a photo headliner. I mean, it's a powder blue LaDainian Tomlinson. You're damn right it's a photo headliner. One of the best jerseys ever. So if you're watching for the first time right now, you're like, man, this is pretty cool, but no way I'm going to win my first time. Well, Michael Bowen, his first time here in the break room, walking away with a LaDainian Tomlinson jersey. We had a first timer in the noon show take home a Jaden Higgins Speed Flex in the Speed Flex series.
Ooh. Well, we're about to find out, Dom, who's going to take home a single box break Speed Flex coming up here in just a second.
There we go. All righty. So the all Speed Flex single coming up. That quad, guys, 3 spots to go. 3 spots to go in that quad. We have 10 boxes, 9 headliners. As of right now, there's 3 hits in the NFC East, 3 hits in the NFC North. The one from the and more section is a Lions hit. We did a little research. We asked the production guys. They told us it's a triple up opportunity in the NFC North. So 2 triple up opportunities. Singles are great. You win a Speed Flex for 157, but get in that quad. Maybe win 1, 2, 3. Get in the double as well. All righty.
Yeah. No, let's get into it now. Speaking of getting into the double, right? This guy just got 2 spots into the QB room double, so that's another series that's very, very popular that we got going on right now. Dom, I'm sure you and Rip talked about this, but in case you guys didn't, I'm going to give my heartfelt shout out to a guy who's going to be feeding me my dinner later. How about the Batman, dude?
Yeah.
How about Joshua Bateman? As you guys know, us regulars say we really appreciate Josh, but he decided to feed the whole UA family today. Sent in some buffalo wings all the way here in a Chicago land suburb all the way from the East Coast. So, Josh, we really appreciate you, man. I don't know if you're tuning in right now, dude, but you're the man. You're the man, Batman, so thank you for that.
100%. Those wings are great. If you see me run to the bathroom, blame Josh, all right?
To eat more wings in the bathroom, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
My thing with wings, I love wings so much that I always overdo it, right? I don't know when to stop. Wings are great.
That is a good problem to have.
That's right. Got a Speed Flex single coming up. Someone's going to win themselves a Speed Flex helmet for a fraction of the cost. 90% chance it's a headliner in this series. Shout out for me, knowing math. All right, Mike, Douglas, Jonathan, Joyce, Mitchell, Tom, Michael, and Alfredo. I only know the math because it was 9 and 10, so made it nice and easy for me.
Samuel, big dog. Appreciate you, Mr. Nelson. We are down to 2 spots to go on that Speedflex quad.
There we go.
Thanks to the generosity of Mr. Nelson.
Drop me a box number for the Speedflex single. Michael, whose helmet's this?
Michael
Paulus. That lady is fine. Whose helmet's this? It's Michael's. Michael said, 9
there you go,
a.m.,
Mike.
Me and Ripper in the break room. Michael's like, Jordan Love and Bo Nix, they keep evading me, man. They keep escaping me. Well, in the 9 a.m. show, he won Jordan Love in the quarterback room. And in the 12 p.m. show, the Bo Nix. Woo! No longer escaping Michael.
There you go, MP.
Congratulations.
There you go, Mike. We love to see it. Good stuff. Mike is good people. Mike is good people.
Mike did the reverse jinx earlier. He goes, I can't win the Bo Nix. I can't win the Jordan Love. I'm going to try to do reverse jinx. I can't win the lottery, save my life. I can't do it. The lottery just won't let me win. Hit me, boys. My last break I can do of the year because I need to catch up on my... I hear you, Mitch. I got you. Still looking for a box number or a wheel spin.
Well, hopefully the Speed Flex can help you get out of that. Bears for the number 1 seed, calling it now. So a great time to mention this with Dom in the host chair. He's going to be smiling as he's reading that. The Panthers will upset the Seahawks, and the Bears will beat the 49ers to not only win the NFC North, but also move to number 1. I mean, both things are very much in play. I mean, imagine going into week 17 and we're talking about Carolina winning the NFC South. Not too many people were in the camp for that. I know our UA's own and Ricky was pretty big on the Panthers going into the year, but
don't give him credit.
How about that?
Don't give him credit. Don't give him any credit.
How about that, man? The wheel.
The wheel. You got it.
The wheel, OS.
All right, we have 10 boxes left, so this is probably our last spin in the wheel out of 30. Once we get down to single digits, I like to do the picker wheel. So this will be our last spin in the wheel out of 30. Thank you, Mitch. Mitchapalooza. Let's see what we have here. I'll tell you what, Brett. Where you got my Packers? Please tell me you got them somewhere in there. I was upset on Saturday. Don't get me wrong. The Bears beat the Packers. Never fun. But I was felt a little better at the Steelers. Helped the Packers out a little bit. Not knocking the lines out, but if the Packers win, they're in. So shout out to Rajas one last time. All righty. Wheel 4. Speed Flex. If it lands on a box that we already did, we'll get the closest number to that box. You're good.
I was going to say, it's unfortunate that your quarterback had to go down, but a quarterback from Green Bay Packer past ended up helping you.
Right? One more time. All right, box 1 in the Speed Flex series, which we don't have, but box 3 will be our closest.
We do have 3.
Thank you, sir. No box 1, right?
No box 1.
Cool.
No.
Thank you.
Whoever wrote these up on the board needs to continue to write these names up on the board.
Yeah. Man, I'm jealous.
Yeah, me too. I'm usually known as Dr. Chicken Scratch, so just gonna sit back and watch this go around.
All right. Thank you, Brent. I have the Packers in the playoffs. I think the Bears and Packers play each other one more time this season.
Oh.
One more time.
Okay, all right.
Whether that's good news or bad news for me, we'll see. But I think the Packers and Bears, we got one more game.
Well, it's definitely not the first time that we've seen Green Bay and Chicago match up in January. So who knows? Rob's here. Maybe they'll bring me that Trey McBride magic my way. Yeah, fingers crossed, my man. And Trey McBride fantasy owners, I do apologize that he did not have a usual Trey McBride performance.
I bet the Cardinals on Sunday.
That was ill-advised. I wish I was around to steer you away from
I've been looking for you since then.
We have been we have been a sinking ship for over 2 months. I mean, like, the ship is lower than where the Titanic sank.
I was believing the Jacoby Brissett hype.
That makes one of us. Like, you know what's just real? I watched this, like, 2-hour, shout out to my guy Tub Frog on YouTube, NFL content creator, came out with created a 2-hour documentary about the Cardinals. The title of it was the most depressing or the most disastrous sports franchise in North America. And it's true. It's true. It is the Arizona Cardinals. Because can you name me 10 Arizona Cardinals players before the year 2000? I bet you can't.
Dave Craig.
One.
David Boston.
Not before 2000.
No.
Neil
Lomax. Charlie. Does Chicago Cardinals count?
Yeah.
Charlie Trippy, my grandma's favorite player of all time.
Okay.
On the Chicago Cardinals.
How about Jim Hart?
Jim Hart, that
Jim
quarterback.
Hart
That's a good one.
And the only reason why the Cardinals are actually even spoke about here, even at UA, is because I got hired. The Cardinals, I don't think, would have actually been mentioned once if I wasn't here. Rob and Mitch, Kyler is not the answer. Agreed, but there are much worse options out there than Kyler Murray.
Speaking of Mitch, you have the NFC North. Douglas, you have the NFC South. Tom, the NFC East. Mike, you have the NFC West. Michael Arias, what's up, Mike? Big Mike. You have the AFC North. Alfredo, the AFC South. Joyce, hi, Joyce. You have the AFC West. And Jonathan Farrow, the AFC West. Good luck to everybody in this break. Let's see what we have. I'm still thinking about these Cardinals. Jackie Smith, pull him in the break room.
Okay, Jackie Smith. Did you say David Boston? Yeah, we're really pulling out some potential hidden gems.
Boston wasn't before 2000?
I don't believe he was. I will fact check that for you.
No, hey.
I believe he wasn't. I'm pretty sure he wasn't. But let's see. Could be wrong.
All righty.
Oh, okay, so 1 year before 2000.
Let's go.
There you go, 1999. I will give you that. Hey, he had 1,600 yards in 2001.
There you go.
David Boston.
All righty. Hey, this guy knows all about receiving yards because we have Megatron, Kelvin Johnson. Gonna go, Mitch. It's Mitchapalooza.
Let's go.
Here in the break room. Congratulations to Mitch with the NFC North. Kelvin Johnson.
Erase the debt.
Look at that beautiful visor.
There you go.
Heck yeah. Good call.
Go erase the debt.
This will help for sure. Very, very nice. Beckett cert on the back. Mitchell.
Oh, man.
He said the NFC North, baby.
Never seen somebody go from the red to the green that quickly. That is a beautiful, beautiful hit there. Way to go, Mitch. Awesome stuff. I mean, we've seen Megatron here quite a bit, but having a speed flex with that Detroit Lion blue colored visor, that's badass, man. We don't usually see a lot of main colored lids matching a custom visor as well. So that's a really, really nice looking lid. Very original. In Megatron. So you want to talk about great wide receivers? You just did with David Boston. Obviously, a very short prime, but he was great when he was playing. Megatron, one of the best ever.
I'm still thinking about Cardinals. Sorry. Awesome hit for Mitchell. Kelvin Johnson. Mitchell had one spot in that break. That is all it takes. Congratulations, Alfredo. 0 for 10 today on boxes. It happens, Alfredo. Hey, maybe that next one is the right one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Mitch manifested it, Alfredo. No reason why you cannot have the same look, my friend.
All right. 9 boxes left. 8 headliners. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, Joe Namath, A.J. Brown, Emmitt Smith, George Kittle, Nico Collins, and Brian Urlacher. You said we were 2 spots to go from that quad.
Correct.
Guys, 2 spots to go. Every single box is a speed flex, and I got a feeling we'll see another lion, if you catch my drift.
Wonder who that could be. I'm looking at authenticated Radke Sports. Great basic comparison there for you, Mitch. And again, this is just a standard speed flex, not custom, no visor, going for around 1,400. And again, that is just standard. No alt blue, no visor. So you add that in there, Dom, you're talking about probably close to a $2,000 value.
How much you say?
1,400 for a standard speed flex.
Mitch had screw that. I'll get it for 157 in the break room.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! Congratulations, Mitch.
Oh.
A beautiful Kelvin Johnson speed Flex.
It's a nice early Christmas gift.
Heck yeah, right? Damn. Mitch.
I'd certainly say so.
This will look good in any collection, just like the helmets that we still have available in this series. That quad is 2 spots to go. How about a couple Eagles? That's right. Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown, the 2 Super Bowl champions on the Kelly Green. The Saquon's the standard Kelly Green. The A.J. Brown is a custom Kelly Green. And get in that quad. Why? Because not only win the Eagles, but take home that Emmitt Smith as well. Whether you love or hate the Cowboys, Cowboy fans love to collect Cowboy memorabilia, especially the all-time leading rusher, especially the only Cowboys MVP in Cowboys history, Emmitt Smith. So take advantage of a great opportunity here in the break room. If you trade, if you sell, well, get yourself an Emmitt Smith for a fraction of the cost. Get yourself an Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, Joe Namath, A.J. Brown, Emmitt Smith, George Kittle, who I am hoping, praying, is 100% next week. I'm in the Fantasy Football Championship, Rob. George Kittle playing the best football of his season right now. Little injury yesterday with the
career.
Yeah, I mean, he is balling right now. Him and Brock Purdy, that connection is good as ever. The 49ers, Brent was talking about it, 49ers and the Bears. Maybe that's the game for the first seed in the NFC, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe,
And, I've been saying it the last couple of shows, but San Fran has really been a sleeping giant because there's been, again, we talked about Fred Warner a little bit ago. You did specifically, but, Bosa as well. And it's just kind of like, obviously, not just the 2 most talented, but, of course, the 2 captains on that defense.
Yeah.
But, again, you can't count out Kyle Shanahan. And with that offense, you could argue that it not only is it the best offense maybe in the NFC, but maybe all of football when it's all clicking. You have a healthy CMC, a healthy Kittle. And again, Brandon Ayuk hasn't played a down of football this season for San Fran. Ricky Pearsall, you mix in Jawan Jennings.
Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, Kendrick Bourne. Obviously, on any given week, you have the super Swiss Army knife in Kyle Juszczyk that can do just about anything that's asked of him. So, and again, you have the excellence of Shanahan. I'm a big Brock Purdy guy, always have been. So, I think that Monday night game for San Fran and Chicago is going to be great. But yeah, everybody's talking about LA and Seattle, dude. I think the Niners are a very sneaky team.
They close out with the Bears and Seahawks. The 49ers might be the top seed in the NFC.
You know what?
When it's all said and done.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up a lotto really quick, and I'm gonna look up a nice little future here for you. Tell me if you're interested in it. But give me a second here.
I'll tell you what. As a Packer fan, I never want to see the 49ers and George Kittle in the postseason. They, they've ever since Brett Favre left Green Bay, the 49ers have had our number in the postseason.
Okay, I got one 45-1 for you. 45-1 odds. These teams to meet in the Super Bowl. It's Houston and San Francisco.
45-1, not bad.
45-1. The best defense in the league, arguably, versus one of the best offenses in the league.
2 guys that we have in the series right now: George Kittle, photo headliner; Nico Collins, secondary headliner. I know a lot of love is going to the Texans' defense, and deservedly so. Will Anderson's a freaking beast. But that offense clicking at the right time. Why? Nico Collins balling out right now.
Yeah.
Made the game clinching catch against the Raiders. That was a close one on Sunday. Thought the Texans were going to blow out the Raiders. It was a close one. Nico Collins had to get that catch on 3rd down to ice the game. One of the best wide receivers in the NFL.
So, Dominator, if you had to guess right now, there are 2 Super Bowl matchups, according to FanDuel, that have the highest probability of occurring, that are both tied at 16-1. What are the matchups, if you had to guess?
Say that one more time. The Super Bowl with the highest matchup?
The most likely probability of occurring. They're tied at 16-1.
Rams
are in both scenarios. So that NFC, there's a lot of love going towards the Rams.
I'm not going to pick the team with a better record. I'm going to go Rams-Bills.
Rams-Bills was not one of them.
Oh, Rams-Patriots?
Rams-Patriots was one of them.
And then Rams-Broncos?
Yes. The Rams-Broncos one shocked me.
I went on a limb with the Bills. I thought maybe the Josh Allen.
Yeah. I would have guessed Bills, too, because, again, I think that despite the AFC looks like it's going to go through Mile High.
Speaking of Josh Allen.
Yeah, there he is.
Speaking of Josh Allen, that's quarterback room, guys. Don't sleep on this series. Josh Allen, Peyton Manning, and a couple MVP quarterbacks still available. You get them for as low as $64 in a single, which is 4 spots to go. Jared Goff, Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Troy Aikman, custom jersey, and secondary headliners Michael Vick and Jim Kelly. A Peyton Manning authentic for $64. A Josh Allen authentic for $64. The reason why I said the Bills and the Rams is because I'm picturing a playoff without Lamar Jackson, without Joe Burrow, without Patrick Mahomes.
Crazy.
And my question is, I know the Texans' defense is great. Who the heck is stopping Josh Allen in the AFC?
Himself.
This could be the year that Josh Allen finally goes to the Super Bowl and becomes the first Bills quarterback to win the whole damn thing. That was my pick before the season. It's still my pick. And don't sleep on Josh Allen if he balls out these last 2 weeks. Maybe back-to-back MVP for Mr. Allen. I feel like he's getting no respect because he won it last year. You know, with the MVP voting, it's like the NBA, the newest guy, the hot guy on the block.
Voter.
Drake May. It's like, ooh, Drake May, he's a new guy in the block. I'm voting for him. Then you look at it, it's like, maybe Josh Allen should have got it.
Who would be your MVP?
I think Josh Allen's the best player in football.
So over Stafford and over Drake May this year,
I am a big-time fan of Sean McVay. Now, Stafford's having an awesome season.
40 touchdowns to 5 picks.
No doubt about it. Now, are they the top seed with Jimmy Garoppolo? No, but I wouldn't be shocked if they make the 6 seed, 7 seed with Jimmy G. Jimmy G's not terrible. Would Sean McVay's his coach?
I understand that logic of it. I just think that when you're a it's just correlating to everything. Like, if you here's the argument for why Allen won it last year, right? Compared to Lamar. Lamar was in the conversation, or excuse me, Allen won it. The narrative is that he won the award because he did more with less.
Yeah.
Right, and that was his argument. This year, that's the Drake May argument. If he wins it, not just because of team record, because that obviously has to play into it to show that you're most valuable, but he's doing more with quote-unquote less on his side of the football than what Matthew Stafford has, because you got Nakua, you got the touchdown leader in Devontae Adams. But at the same time, you're leading the league in touchdowns, and you have the lowest turnover rate for starting quarterbacks that haven't missed a start this year. So,
really fast, because I know Chris Leon. Chris is an Eagles fan, so Chris is going to like to hear this. Chris, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown still available in that series, along with the Emmitt Smith, so a triple-up opportunity in the NFC East.
2 quads left available.
That's right.
2 quad spots.
Adrian Peterson, Joe Namath, George Kittle also available. Nico Collins, Brian Urlacher, secondary headliners. We have 9 boxes, 8 headliners right now. 9 boxes, 8 headliners, and 2 Eagles. Just for you, Chris Leon. That beautiful A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley. The Saquon is a standard throwback. The A.J. Brown is a custom throwback. I freaking love the Kelly Green. There's the A.J. Brown. The Eagles. The first team in 20 years, Rob, how about this, to win the the NFC East back-to-back years. The first team in 20 years, back-to-back year.
That's pretty crazy.
Took care of business on Saturday against the Commanders. Eagles offense.
Parity in the NFC East.
So that Eagles double-up opportunity is still out there in the Speed Flex series. We're 3 boxes to go in the single for the quarterback room. 2 spots to go in the quad box for the Speed Flex series. I have to imagine both of those breaks will happen in just a matter of moments. But we have 9 boxes left. A triple-up opportunity. A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Emmitt Smith. 2 Eagles, 1 Cowboy. We'll make sure that the helmets are not fighting if you win them both. If you win the Eagle and the Cowboy helmet, we'll make sure that the helmets are not fighting on their way to the shipping to you. We know the Eagles and the Cowboys, one of the best rivalries in football.
Two to go in that QB room single. Shout out to Mike Horgan for bringing that down. So we're definitely going to be getting some pretty big names coming out, because regardless, Dom, if it's going to be the QB room or the Speed Flex, it's just a matter not of if, but of when that happens. We're going to be getting 5 new boxes to come out into the room today. And also, guys, keep in mind, do not forget, do not sleep that the Advent calendar, the Advent wheel spin is still going on. So if we do get that quad to pop out, by the way, if that, for example, is the next series that comes up, that's going to close out the Advent for our 3 o'clock show.
Yes, sir. All righty. By the way, guys, we do have that college football prediction competition. Make sure you submit your picks by 12/31. It's like a college football playoff bracket. I'm going to drop that link in the chat so you guys can check that out for yourself. Once I can find it. Make sure to remind myself to bookmark this link.
Christopher Leone. We know as soon as we mentioned Speed Flexes, he would be involved, and he got into that quad.
There we go. Let's check this out. This is our college football playoff bracket. So select your teams that you think are Team 1, Team 2. So you pick the teams that you think are going to represent in the national championship. So let's say, I'll just do my picks, for example. You ready, Rob? I'm going to go with Indiana. I'm a believer. I'm picking chalk. I'm picking the favorite, of course. And I'm going to pick the other favorite, Ohio State. I'm doing a rematch of the Big Ten. Indiana, Ohio State. That's my pick to be the rematch. My champion will be the Buckeyes. And make sure you do your score. So let's say 31-27. We're going to have some points. And do your email, do your name. And here it goes. And you see all the ways to win, how it works. Pick your 2025 CFP finals teams and final score predictions by 6:30 Central Time on New Year's Eve. Predict the 2 teams that make the final game, $50 store credit. Predict the champion, $100 store credit. Predict the final 2 teams, the champion, and you have the closest final score, then you win $200 in UA store credit. Your submission enters you to win a University of Miami Speed Flex sign by the playmaker, Michael Irvin. Did you see that video of Michael Irvin this weekend?
At the boxing event?
No, he was at the Miami. The next day, he traveled to the Miami Texas A&M game, of course. And after the game, after Miami beat A&M, Michael Irvin had his belt, and he was hitting the garbage like that. So he was saying,
I did not know.
Miami took belt to you know what to the Texas A&M.
Belt to Basura.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds like a very Michael Irvin thing to do, but man, that's a gorgeous speed flex, man. That's awesome. So again, guys, all it is a couple clicks of the finger to get yourself entered into that. We have an abundance of big-time college diehards here at Ultimate Autographs. Not just on step, but obviously you guys as customers as well. So doesn't hurt, doesn't cost anything. Just why it's time to see where your IQ is at for the college football championship that we have coming up here in the next couple of weeks. And also, again, it's the season of giving, right? Not just the advent calendar, not just college football prediction giveaways with the Michael Irvin helmet, but for the month of December, we are giving away the NFL's all-time leading rusher. Not him individually. We're not giving away Emmitt Smith the person, but we are able to give away a signed game day authentic of the NFL's all-time leading rusher in Emmitt Smith. Very simple. The person that you refer has to spend $100 or more in cumulative orders. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, Dom. Right on cue. And not only that, but you do also get $50 yourself in UA store credit. And wait, there's more. That enters you in the chance for that Emmitt Smith Game Day Authentic. Shout out to Joshua Cook. He won the month of November for Barry Sanders on a Slate Authentic. So who's going to be the next Joshua Cook? That's probably going to be announced, Dom, on the first of the year. Yeah. Because we usually like to do that, obviously, the day end of the new month. But
second of the year. Well, maybe some think we'll have a show here.
I don't think so. I don't think we are.
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see.
I just assume we got a show on Christmas. I was like, I assume we have one on New Year's Day.
Second at the latest. Second.
You said it too, Rob. Why not? Because any submission, if you don't predict the final score, if you don't predict the 2 teams, but you have a chance to win a Michael Irvin Speed Flex. Why not? So I did my picks. What's your pick? I'm putting you on the spot right now. Give me your 2 teams and your final score. You have. Do I have to delete this? Do your options. There you go. So they make it nice and easy too. So you can't.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what we got.
I'll give you your options. You got. So team 1, you could pick Indiana, Texas Tech, Oregon, and Alabama. They did it in the seeding wise, so you can't.
I'm gonna go with, you know what? Just because I know that this has been a really good story, I'll go with Texas Tech.
I was thinking them or Indiana.
They've been such a great story this year. I'm gonna side with Texas Tech.
All right, Ohio State, Georgia, Ole Miss, or Miami.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna side with Ohio State. They seem to be the consensus league of their own, so I could see. And then I'm gonna lean Ohio State in the championship game.
My sleeper team, I'm not going to pick them to win, but my sleeper team to win it all is Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I like the new coach. The new coach Magic.
I like that.
College football prediction, guys. Nice little competition. A little fun, right? And you said it, Rob. Doesn't hurt to get in. You could maybe win yourself some store credit, or hell, win yourself a Michael Irvin Speed Flex. We're going to see 4 Speed Flexes in just a matter of moments. That quad is now 1 spot to go. 1 spot to go in the quad. We are looking for a closer. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, Joe Namath, A.J. Brown, Emmitt Smith, George Kittle, Nico Collins, and Brian Urlacher are still available. The speed flexes are the best of the best here in the break room. You want to hit a home run? Easy way to do it. Win a speed flex for a fraction of the cost. If you never won a speed flex in the break room before, well, this is the break to get into because every single box is a speed flex. So if you win, you're guaranteed to walk away with a speed flex, more than likely a photoed headliner speed flex. I can't wait for these guys to see the name that's in the and more section.
Yeah.
Because they're like, that should have been at least a secondary headliner, possibly a photo headliner. The name that's in the and more section, a photo headliner in, he's been in the diamonds, he's been in the vault. So, yeah.
Somebody's about to be very happy with, regardless if it's a single, or excuse me, a headliner, a secondary, or a hidden gem in that QB room single.
Sold out.
And also, as I'm sure, I don't know if you just brought that up, Don, but I'm sure you saw our guy, Matt Braswell, closing out the quads.
Yes.
So thank you, Matty. Appreciate it.
So we'll do that quarterback room, and then we'll do that quad in the Speed Flex series.
Hit the quad.
We got a quarterback room single first.
Tuesdays are for leg day.
I got Michael,
those
Tom,
quads.
John, Josh, Mike, Samuel, and Tom. Alrighty, guys. Wait for my message in the chat.
Shout out to you guys for getting in this quads. And again, thank you guys for taking advantage of it because, again, 8 in 9 chance. There is a very, very high chance, Dom, that we're going to end up getting 4 headliners that are coming out of this Speedflex quad. So, again, it's laid out in front of you guys. Thank you for taking advantage of it because you can simply just, leave it right there for the next person. But I can promise you that hopefully 4 people in that break are going to be very satisfied with that outcome.
For sure. Well, actually, maybe one person, if they have the NFC East, they can walk away with the Saquon, Emmitt Smith, and the A.J. Brown, possibly.
Yeah, the last show that I was on Saturday, our guy Ronnie Sayer, the Slayer, as he's known, he won an entire quad break himself. First time for me at UA that I actually saw somebody run the table on a quad.
Yeah, I've seen it twice. This, I'm guessing Chris is in the quad box for the Speed Flex. This is the quarterback room single, Chris. This is a quarterback room single.
Yeah, so we got Michael.
Yeah, I got Chris in the quad.
Got Michael Polis, Tom Kaz, John Narvaez, Josh Underwood, Mike Horgan, Samuel Nelson, and Tom Kaz again. Don't have the money for the quad, unfortunately. That's okay, dude. Brett, you've become a really great regular for us here, so no need to apologize, man. We all got our limits. And again, it's the holiday season, right? We all have to allocate our
100%.
funds appropriately. So,
one thing about the break room, though, all day, every day. So when you can play, we'll be here for you. We'll be here.
We ain't going anywhere. So with that being said, right? So the Speed Flex after that, that's gonna bring down to
5.
So I'll take that quad off.
Yeah, I think we got spots taken.
I'll take. Yeah, let me see what we got. No, nothing in the Speed Flex double or the single, so I technically could.
Tell you what, though.
Hypothetically.
If we don't pull, well, the chances are, if we don't pull the Saquon, if we don't pull the Emmitt,
yeah,
and if we don't pull the A.J. Brown in this next quad.
I will leave it right now just at a 0.
Yeah, if someone buys in, yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave that at a 0.
Yeah, I gotcha.
16 for Sam.
Thanks, Samuel. Samuel was in the break room. Samuel, what was it, Thursday? Yeah, the high roller. How about that freaking Brett Favre Speed Flex? I couldn't stop looking at that helmet, Samuel. Man. Comment had to be like, Dom, pay attention. Pay attention. That was such a freaking cool helmet. Quarterback room. We do have 16. Thank you, Samuel. All righty. 8 times here in the randomizer. All righty. 8 times. That's my quarterback.
Tony Romo in here?
Used to be. I don't know, Jim. All righty.
I don't know, Jim.
Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. Yeah, congrats. That's such a freaking cool helmet. The outdoors, Brett Favre Speed Flex. Mike, you have the NFC North. John, you have the NFC South. Michael, the NFC East. Josh, the NFC West. Tom, the AFC North. Samuel, the AFC South. Tom, the AFC East, and John, the AFC West. Samuel's got a good spot right here, too. AFC South, Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence. How about T-Law, man? Everyone's selling all their Trevor Lawrence stock. He's playing the best football of his career.
Probably the second best win of his career outside of the playoff comeback against the Chargers.
The Jags are good.
Yeah.
They are good.
Duval.
We might have Duval right here. So, Michael, you are only allowed to win in the breaks that you bought a spot. So, Michael did win.
Oh, is this Michael Bowen?
Yes, the LaDainian Thompos. So, Michael,
oh, dude, let's go.
Yeah, unless you bought a spot in breaks besides the jersey, but for the jersey break, that was it.
Yeah, Michael, and you did win that our
LT?
2-minute drill number 11. You won the powder blue LT jersey, dude.
All righty. We have ourselves a full size, and is the starting quarterback for the Detroit Lions. It is Jared Goff. Going to go to Mike Horgan.
Very nice.
In the NFC North. Congrats, Mike. Jared Goff, authentic. Very, very nice. You have the Fanatic certs on the back, just like all of our items here, certified by the best of the best. I just now got it to let me in. I gotcha. Yeah. Glad you're here. But you won the LaDainian Tomlinson powder blue jersey. It was freaking sweet.
Yeah, man. One of my favorite jerseys that I've seen here at UA. Great job on the NFC North stays hot, man. Calvin Johnson, Speed Flex, now to the Jared Goff full-sized authentic. Shout out to our guy Mike Horgan. So let's keep it going. Mike said, sweet. Yeah, very another great Goff performance. Anytime you put Jared Goff in a dome, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Again, the Lions' defense and secondary, man, it has been really, really disappointing this year for all our Lions fans out there. But again, Goff threw for nearly 400 yards, did everything he could. I think he threw for 3 touchdowns against Pittsburgh.
He almost dove in for the last play for a touchdown.
Yeah.
He was doing everything he can. That was a crazy ending to that football game.
Michael Bowen said that, he said, I saw that. I thank you guys. LT is one of my all-time favorite running backs.
Heck yeah.
There you go, man.
Heck yeah.
Fits in right here with us at UA. We got a lot of LT love here.
Mike, favorite team, favorite player, let us know. Maybe we can guide you in a series that has your favorite team, favorite player. We'll put your golf away because we already got the Calvin Johnson. Can't have too many lines on the table.
We're going to have a lot of speed flexes.
Yeah, we know we're going to see some speed flexes, so we got a quad coming up. And if you're going to get a LaDainian Thompson jersey, you want that powder blue.
100%.
Mike, nice hit. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
All righty. Got a quad box coming up.
Hit the quad.
There's Tobias, Ronnie, Matt, Samuel, Christopher, and Matt closing us out. This is a quad box, so 4 numbers once you see my message in the chat. Hey, Dom, if a Bears pulled, you should leave it with the Johnson. No catch? No catch? I thought it was a catch.
I mean, it's amazing what a coaching change can do to a culture and a result of a team, right? I mean, Ben Johnson is everything and more what Chicago could have hoped for going into this season. So.
Unfortunately for me. Brent, your Bears got a good coach. I don't like it. 22-28 in wheel. Thank you, Christopher. 22-28. I'll do the picker wheel so I can take 22 and 28 off because we are down to our last few boxes in this series. All right, just give me 1 second to make this picker wheel, guys. Wheel. I don't have to ask Mr. Leon what he's looking for in this break.
Said he's an Eagles guy, right?
Yes, sir. 5, 6.
Still amazing ratios across the board, man. Still a 70%.
Unreal, yeah.
70% chance, guys, even after that Jared Goff win, of getting yourself a headliner in the QB room.
If you could just do me a favor, I just want to confirm that these are the correct ones, just so. Yes, I'll read them off and let me know if that's all good.
You're good. Go ahead.
And this is Not including 22 and 28. I already crossed them off. 5, 6, 9, 15, 18, 20, 21.
22. Oh, wait. Yeah, 20, 21. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, cool. All right.
21 and then
Yep, because we know we got 22 coming up. All right. So here we go. All righty. 2 numbers. All righty, 18 is our third box. So let me take that one off.
18.
And then our final box of our quad. Box 5.
The Munitaka Murakami.
Yeah, he's number 5. I saw that.
Right. You knew that was going to happen. We were going to get a box 5 at some point. I was waiting for a point to sneak him in during the show.
Well, I want him in the break room soon. We get some White Sox players here in the break room, and not for, the last couple of years, maybe just Frank Thomas, because the current guys, not many guys on the White Sox you would want, but
Sneaking a little Ozzy in.
yeah, Ozzy, Carlton Fisk, like the legends, of course.
Carlton, yeah. I wonder if we still have him in the Weekend Warriors. He was just a headliner in the Weekend Warriors series.
All righty. Tobias, Ronnie, Matt, Samuel, Christopher, and Matt.
Just Trevor.
8 times. I looked, too. I was checking to see if it was still there.
It's fine. I love Hoff. About time, honestly, the Bears are due, guys. Been a fan since 2005. And been through a lot of heartbreak, but now I'm able to see a chance of sustainable success. It's very well put. Very well put.
I don't know how I feel about that, Brent, to be honest with you. It's like, I'm glad that Brent can see some good football, but as a Packer fan, it's like, kind of not.
It's in numerical order, by the way.
Thank you, sir. All righty. Ronnie, you have the NFC North. Matt, you have the NFC South. Tobias, NFC East. Good spot to have in this quad. Ronnie, the NFC West. He was asking for the Kittle. He's in that Kittle spot. Samuel, the AFC North. Christopher, the AFC South. Matt, the AFC East. And Ronnie, the AFC West. All righty. I'm not ready to give it up, Brent. I'm not ready.
Packers.
Brett, come on.
Now for
Alrighty.
30 years. Yeah.
Ever since Brett Favre came to town in 1992, 52 and 16 the Packers are against the Bears. All right, here we go.
That plays.
I added the new one. It was 52 and 15. I added the Bears' new win, so I got you guys. I didn't want to do it, but I did it.
It still blows my mind. A-Rod is the one who helped the Bears clinch the playoffs.
And helped
Maybe
the
it's a
Packers a
sign.
little bit, too. That's who you least expect, right? Let's see who we have. Ooh. Well, speak of the devil. Secondary headliner.
There we go.
Brian
Ooh.
Urlacher on the orange lid.
Oh, dude, that's
Very, very nice.
That's sick.
Speaking of Bears,
Ronnie.
the Hall of Fame, Brian Urlacher, former Defensive Player of the Year. If you don't believe me, just look at the helmet.
That's gas.
There you go.
Woo.
Very, very nice. Congratulations to Ronnie Sear with the Brian Urlacher Speed Flex. And guess what? I have my excuse to put this away. We got 3 more boxes. I have to save some room. So you guys can't accuse me of just putting it away for being a hater. I got to save some room for the headliners. Congratulations to Ronnie Sear. I just can't look at a Bears helmet today, guys. I'm still a little sensitive over Saturday. What a freaking nice helmet, though. Brian Urlacher. Or should we call him now Brian Hairlacher?
Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, well, you knew it was coming, Mitch.
You didn't like that one? I thought it was pretty good.
I was gonna say no. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's one of your best. But you knew that this had to happen with the way that things transpired this weekend. And Steven even getting his own jabs in at the Cowboys, trying to figure out who's in his PFP there. What we got for our guy Steven.
I can tell that everyone's a real sports fan in this chat.
Does that look like Jake Plummer?
Jake Plummer.
I'm trying to figure out whose PFP is for Steven. His profile picture.
Oh.
The quarterback that's in there. Look, I think that's a 16 or a 15.
That's Stetson Bennett? Looks like
Oh
Georgia.
my God,
Is
is
that
that
Georgia?
Stetson Bennett? That's great.
I can't see. All right, we got 3 more boxes. The guy's like, open the box, Dom. Actually,
Trying to delay
Rob,
the
I forgot about this.
the Bear hate.
Brian Urlacher, NFC North. I forgot to include Brian Urlacher in the pairings that you get with Adrian Peterson in the NFC North.
Yeah.
I think I was just trying to, not talk about Bears, though.
Been a lot of manifesting.
And I can say this. I know we have some diehard sports fans who have some painful losses because no one's kind of like, twisting the knife already. No one's like, bragging about the Bears win. They know it was a bad loss for me, so they're being respectful. Thank you, guys. Best damn customers. We're all friends here, right?
Yeah. Well, they know that you were the master of ceremonies, dude.
Now, when the Packers win the Super Bowl, I'm going to be the most obnoxious person you could think of, though. So.
And Malik Willis will certainly lead them to the promised land. Malik looked pretty good. He looked pretty good for his cup of coffee that
I
he
like
had.
Malik Willis. I keep this on the table just for Brian. I got you, Brian.
But man, Caleb though, that throw to Moore in overtime was just insane. It's the reason why I went 1-1. It's the reason why they what did Ryan Poles say, that they're gonna take the North and never give it back?
I've heard that before. We'll see.
Couple years ago.
Not the first time the Bears beat the Packers. I'll just leave that out there. Here we go. Box 18. I thought he underthrew that ball a little bit, if you ask me, but I'm just. All right. Here we go. I'm just.
That's nasty word.
I thought he underthrew it. My humble supervisor, Common, texted me after the game, of course, so to let me know, bragging about it. I see you in the chat, Common. I see you in there. Mister, I don't like when people do it for Mizzou. Did it to me. I was like, oh, I got you. He texted me on Saturday. He goes, I'm just going to text you one time. That's it. I was like, fine. All right, I'll give you one. And I gave him the "you're number one" emoji back. Number one. That one, of course.
The game made me go through all the emotions, but I'm happy we got the W.
Speaking of being number one, was there a better running? Oh, no. Actually, it's the custom. Excuse me. A.J. Brown. I thought it was going to be the Saquon Barkley. I didn't see the custom at the bottom for a second.
That is purdy.
It is the A.J. Brown. Well, hey, who had a better year last season than A.J. Brown, capping off with a Super Bowl victory?
Yeah.
This stunning Kelly Green custom speed flex. Tobias. Very, very nice. Beckett cert on the back. Very nice. Insubordination. That's right, Batman.
Insubordination.
That's right.
No goal.
The A.J. Brown. You can take the Bo Nix. That was one in the last show. If you need some room.
And give it to myself? What?
I don't know about that. Michael Paulus is watching right now.
I
He goes, man,
appreciate it. Like
Michael's like, I've been waiting for that Bo Nix. I don't know about that.
me and Mike go way back. He understands. He understands.
All right. Mike.
It's my Portillo's buddy right there.
Mike. Congratulations to our man Toby. A.J. Brown, Speed Flex. This is freaking beautiful, man. The Kelly Green, awesome. We might see another one coming up.
Back-to-back headliners, man. This is why you wanted to get into this series and this quad.
The Eagles' offense.
Said, oh yeah, Mike will totally hand that over. See, Mitch gets it. You see, they'll totally hand that over. Like how Bo Nix should just be handing the ball off to R.J. Harvey and all playoffs long. I could be your R.J. Harvey, Mike. Just put me in the game. Put me in the game, Sean Payton, Michael Polis. Come on.
All right. I'll give you the helmet, and we'll say Mitch said it's okay, all right? So, Mitch, you're on the hook for it. I believe that's... It's like, I don't know about that.
Oh, by the way, look at this. Just came in. Munetaka Murakami's first trading card has arrived.
There we go.
From Topps.
There we go.
Go, Mooney.
Box 22.
It's always no goal time.
The Bear. I hear you, Brent. I hear you. I'm telling you, Bears and Packers... We got one more game left this season. We're not done.
By the way, Brett, speaking of the Bears, man, this Urlacher, beautiful NFL Depoy inscription on this, too, on the sweet spot. That's great. Woo! It's one of the nicest Bears lids I've seen. Let's see if we can keep this headliner train chugging.
Choo-choo! Headliner train.
Let's go.
And how about it? It's a double up for Toby.
Ooh, there we go.
Smith, Speed Flex. Very, very nice. The Emmitt Smith Speed Flex, the all-time leading rusher. There you go. Congratulations to Toby on the throwback Cowboys. Very, very cool. We'll see the Cowboys on Christmas Day against the Commanders. Nice hit, Toby.
Great hit for our guy, Tobias Walter, or as you always like to refer him as, Tiberius. Never letting that one go. Toby, you might not have seen it, but that name is gone but never forgotten. Awesome double up, dude. Again, the other big reason why to play in the quads. Now,
I muted you again.
Now you can really go from Toby to Tiberius here and go berserk with Saquon Barkley and really round off the NFC East here. Oh, okay. So that's a thing.
You're on timeout.
That's a thing.
You're on timeout.
That's a thing.
Timeout. You're doing good. You weren't on timeout last week, so I knew this week I was like, I gotta make sure that you're back. Timeout's over with. You're learning your lesson?
We'll see. We'll see as we go on. We'll see.
Emmitt Smith, the speed flex. Man, Toby might we got one more box left in this quad. It might be that triple up that we were talking about. So congratulations, Toby. If you're looking for a bag, right here. There's gonna be a box.
AJ Brown bag. Man, we're gonna have a very tough calls to make for the hits of the show, man.
No kidding, man.
These are usually number one choices, number one draft picks for most shows, but I have some tough ones here. I know who I'm taking as number one. Totally has nothing to do with what happened over the weekend. Totally no bias in who I'm taking.
AJ Brown?
None at all.
What?
Yeah. I'm actually like no BS. Like, I love the Kelly Green.
Kelly Greens are awesome. We
Kelly
might see
Greens are
one
great.
right here in this box. Let's see what we have.
Who's gonna feel like Wendy's and go 4 for 4 on these headliners? Hopefully we do. Go for some Wendy's right now.
Alrighty. Well, we have a new winner in this break. And I guarantee he's gonna like this helmet. Joe Namath!
Oh, yeah.
On the throwback Jets, that's gonna be Matt in the AFC East. Very, very nice. Matt. Joe Namath. Great hit right there. The Hall of Fame quarterback.
Toby here. Christopher's comment.
Toby, you're welcome for the number. Remember, Christmas is right around the corner. Chris picking some winners. But this Joe Namath, man, this is freaking beautiful. PSA cert on the back, just like off Rydam's hair. The Kelvin Johnson did just get pulled, Chris. Right now, what's still available, Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, Nico Collins, still out there in the all-speed flex series. There's Matt in the chat. Let's go, Matt. This helmet is freaking awesome, man. The Joe Namath speed flex, the throwback.
That's sick, man. Yeah. Woo! Called a shot, Super Bowl III, and the Jets haven't been able to call their shots ever since. But yeah, no, that's a great one, man. One of the larger-than-life personalities that supersedes the game of football. And Joe Namath, one of the best signatures too. Classic penmanship there from OG Joe, man. Great visor too. Woo.
The OG Joe Cool.
The OG Joe Cool, yeah, that's right.
There's so many Joe Cools, Montana, Joe Burrow. This was the first Joe Cool.
Wonder where that
Joe Aguilar. Actually, Joe Aguilar might be the first. He might have been the first Joe Cool, actually.
He's the OG Joe Cool, yeah.
He's the Joe Coolest.
He actually invented the autograph. He dates back that far. Joe's gonna kick my you-know-what if he hears me say that.
I got a bone to pick with Joe about that. He waited to be the very last person to sign those Christmas cards so nobody can judge his signature. I told him I was here that day. And I was like, "Are you gonna before the show?" I'm like, "You gonna sign those?" He goes, "I'll wait till after the show." I was like, "Oh, you're gonna wait till I'm busy, so I can't look them over."
I saw your signature.
Well, I'm not the signature guy. I'm not. Joe has his own little.
He does, yeah.
Series. He judges the signature.
He does. I've not been with Joe enough to it, but yeah, most of our conversations, I do hear him mention something about signatures. But he's always spot on.
So if you guys get a Christmas card. And let's just say you don't think that Joe's signature is up to par. Not Joe Namath, his signature, but Joe Aguilar. Let him know on Saturday.
And I would like to have anyone guess what because mine is, again, chicken scratch, but mine was my baseball signature. So mine was my baseball signature. Dom, let's be honest, we will never learn our lesson. I'll be ranking all of the signatures, by the way, Dom. A very nice work, by the way.
I was hoping. I was like, man, I got to make sure that Bruce Wayne...
Batman's always got your back.
I got to make sure that this is good for Batman. Dom, let's be honest. I got you, Brad.
He's always got your back.
Let's see where we're at right now. So, yeah, you can...
Yeah,
You can take down that quad. You can put it in the drafts. We can close this out with a double and a single.
Sounds
Show
good to
off what
me.
we have in here. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, Nico Collins. We are down to our last 5 boxes.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. 5 boxes left. Holy, you know what, man. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle. Those photo headliners are insane. Nico Collins, who, let's be honest, the way he's playing should be a photo headliner, but, you know, process by elimination, someone's got to miss the cut, right? And that one hit from the Ann Moore section, which we were talking to our guys in the production, and it's, let's just say it's a name that's been a photo headliner in the Diamonds, a photo headliner in the Vault. It's definitely someone you might have heard of. A current player.
Don't forget, guys. Do not sleep on this, especially for Kamenenchev and myself, who are going to get rocking and rolling at the 6 o'clock primetime show. We got one spot left to go in that, not one spot, excuse me, one box left to go in that Vault series. So once we get that Vault out, we get the Diamonds in, and I'm telling you guys right now, I took a quick little peek behind the scenes of the Diamonds, and there's a lot of Hall of Famers, all pros, and headliner names that you guys would be very, very lucky to go after for just $103.
Toby says, just got in. What did I win? Well, Toby, you got 2 items. The Emmitt Smith Speed Flex and the A.J. Brown Speed Flex. You had the NFC East. You took home the Emmitt Smith, and you took home the A.J. Brown in that break. Not too bad. 2 Speed Flexes. And that was only, let's see, what was that, $628 a spot in that quad box break. So for $628, the price that it costs you to get a plain old Speed Flex on Riddell.com, no signature, no design. Well, Toby, you got 2 badass autographed, the all-time leading rusher Emmitt Smith and A.J. Brown on this sick Kelly Green custom Speed Flex. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now, let's close it out. I want to get you and Common a brand new series and at 6 p.m.
You know what? Me too. Me too. Let's help out our guy, Mr. Batman and Joshua Bateman. He's got all 3 spots in that QB room double. Again, guys, really, really great headliners and odds available in that 70% chance of getting yourself Peyton Manning, the Sheriff.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, T-Law, laying down the law in the AFC South. Baker Mayfield with a beautiful, authentic. Josh Allen, Troy Aikman on a jersey, the quarterback of the 90s. Michael Vick, and another legendary quarterback of the 90s, and Jim Kelly, all still available.
Ronnie, you want and I'll show you off because it was a secondary headliner, so it's not in the photographic. So
You show it off. Yeah, show it off with pride, Dom, with a big smile. Look right at the camera. Say, Ronnie, I'm so happy that I pulled this for you. This beautiful Chicago Bear changed my perspective on my favorite team. Am I muted again?
No, you're good.
Oh, let's go. Awesome.
No, you're good. I was letting you say it, so I don't have to. So there you go.
I was like, you're being oddly quiet about this.
You won the Brian Urlacher secondary headliner. You got the NFL Defensive Player of the Year inscription.
Which, by the way, shout out to you guys. We're going to get into our advent here in just a little bit. I'm going to put the list together. So we are there. Yeah, we are there.
Ready for you guys. And then we'll do the wheel to see what our giveaway is. It's going to be either the Myles Garrett or the $20 store credit. I need a Packer on the table stat, Bri. I need a Packer on the table stat. Always fun here in the break room. You guys are a lot nicer. I was expecting to come in to see like a whole bunch of jokes about the Bears being the Packers. You guys have been nice to that. I respect that. Thank you.
Got to see my spread picks from this week, actually. Chinmay's been catching up to me in the spread picks. Ooh. Speaking of Packers fans.
I finally had myself a good week. College and the NFL.
There you go.
It only took me 16 weeks to do it. Heck yeah. That is a sick Brian Urlacher lid, no doubt about it.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. 3-0. Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go. Back to Titans. I was a psychopath for doing that, but it worked.
There you go. Might still or trade my authentic Emmitt Smith now that I got a speed flex. There you go, Toby. Congratulations. Brett says, I have Golden, if that helps. I like Matthew Golden.
Yeah.
Give the man some opportunity. That's all he needs.
Rom Dom did not look happy when he held up the Urlacher. Yeah, you know what, Brian? Now that you mention it, I think we should probably just run that back. We can bring it back, walk back into the frame. You can come from the side, make it more theatrical if you'd like. Enter from stage left, Dom, and with the big smile, there you go. There it is. Ronnie, take a screenshot. That's a nice Christmas card right there.
This looks like my class pictures in school when I would fake smile. There you go. I'm smiling.
More cheese, please.
Michael says, I would down, but my team's worse. Michael, I need your team to lose week 18 to the Packers. Please. All right. Let me know when this is ready.
You are good to go.
Thank you, sir. We're going to have extra names here because we closed out with that quad.
Yep.
You get a quad 4 times your name. So if you're like, well, there's more than 40 names, that's because we closed out with the quad. So
you guys outdid yourselves once again.
we're the best damn customers in the game. All right. Top spot draw for the Advent. Our first 5 boxes. Here we go. 8 clicks. Almost there. And the final click. Mike Horgan. Mike, did you win in the... Wow, Mike's back-to-back Advent. Congratulations.
His day, baby.
Uh-huh. Mike will take you to the Advent wheel. Here it is right here. You either got a Myles Garrett Authentic or some sore credit being sent your way. Good luck, my friend. Mike with his second Advent. And there you go, Mike. There it is. Myles Garrett Authentic. Hell yeah. Perfect time to get a Myles Garrett Authentic who, by this time next week, we might be saying the single season sack record holder, Myles Garrett.
Half sack away, right? I believe it's half a sack away from doing so.
22, right?
20. I think he's got 22 right now. Yeah. That's actually, and that I will say this right now. Again, I'm speaking out of from what I've seen myself, Dom. That's ridiculous to win that for an Ed. That's the best that I've seen. I don't want to say by far because I don't want to discredit our other Advent winners, but I mean, you're getting an authentic for on a wheel spin, man. That's just crazy talk. That's awesome stuff right there.
I'll show you. You got any room over there?
Yeah.
You put your my favorite team.
Oh, okay. No, I insist. I insist.
Show off the Myles Garrett from Mike. Mike, if you're watching right now, the Myles Garrett Authentic. The best pass rusher in the NFL. There you go. We got the smiley face, too. So congratulations to Mike Horgan. Advent.
Which number was that with, Dom?
I'll write it. I'll post it.
Okay.
I got you.
Because I believe that's only 2 spots. You only had 2 spots in that spin.
The 668.
668 one. Okay.
Yes, and I'll write out the post-it.
Cool. Thank you.
That's why you play early here in the break room. But we're not done. We're not close to being done.
Nah.
Quarterback room, Speed Flex Series. The practice squad loaded right now, too. The vault, 1 box left. Where's my Seahawks fans at? 1 box left in the vault. It's an Earl Thomas, member of the Legion of Boom, a name that we don't get too often here in the break room. And I get it, Earl Thomas in the practice squad, but guess what? There's 25 more boxes in the practice squad. I can't guarantee you Earl Thomas in the very next box. In the vault, I can guarantee you Earl Thomas in the very next box. All right, I'm going to write this out for Mike. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown once I'm done writing this out. I'll show off what we have here in the break room. 668. Myles Garrett. Just gonna put Advent giveaway on here. All righty. I would like to see the battle of the backups for the Ravens versus the Packers. Well, as a Packer fan, I would like to see Jordan Love play. Malik Willis, though, if Jordan Love does have to sit one game, I think Malik Willis can get that W for us. Not if, Lamar Jackson's playing. If it's Snoop Huntley, I like our chances better.
Snoop Doggy Dog.
Pro Bowler, Tyler Huntley.
Never forget.
That's right. All righty.
Him and Mitch Trubisky in the Pro Bowler Hall of Fame.
I got you, Ronnie. So the flexes still available in the Flex Series. Let me bring this up, show it off, the graphic. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, Nico Collins. I have from Authority, the production staff, we did a little asking around, that the and more hit is a Detroit Lion hit, so it's a double-up opportunity with the Adrian Peterson. It's a damn good Lion hit, if you ask me. So the Speed Flex Series, 5 boxes, 4 headliners left. We have a double-up opportunity in the NFC North. I know Ronnie was asking earlier if the George Kittle was still available. Yes, he is. The George Kittle on the Rivalry helmet. So 5 boxes, 4 headliners. Other Speed Flexes in the room right now. Speed Flexes, I think only in the practice squad as well. We have ourselves Eddie George, Jim Kelly, Earl Thomas, and Steve Smith. Those are the Speed Flexes in the practice squad, Ronnie. And no Speed Flexes in the quarterback room. But I know you asked for some flexes, but some really great names in this series, though. Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen. Those are authentics, and we have a Troy Aikman custom jersey. Michael Vick, Jim Kelly, secondary headliners. No Rodney Pete. Rodney Pete put up like 56 points in a playoff game against Detroit one year. So he's had some moments. I believe it was the 95 Eagles with Ray Rhodes as their coach, former Packers coach. So that is the quarterback room. I don't know. Maybe we'll see some Rodney Pete. When I was watching football, let's say, when I started watching football, and by the time I started playing Madden to know all the players, because that's how I knew the players growing up. You just play Madden, right? Rodney Pete was on the Panthers at that time. Ronnie says, I've got a Rodney Pete. Wouldn't be a bad hit if it was like USC. Not to say Rodney Pete was a bad player, played a long time. But, I don't know. Eagles, Panthers, USC hit, maybe? Rodney Pete. It's a name from the blast from the past.
Not a name you expect to hear when you wake up this morning.
So the quarterback room. Peyton Manning could be yours for as low as $64. $64. By the way, Ronnie, congratulations on your Ducks. Nice win on Saturday. Really never a doubt, right? It was 34-3 at halftime. I did get backdoor cover. I did have Oregon 20.5, so it was nice that James Madison had that 99-yard drive to end the game to lose by 18. But the Ducks look good, man. Dante Moore. I know everyone's saying Mendoza's going to be that top pick in the draft for the quarterbacks, but Dante Moore, when he's playing at his best, he's electric.
Yeah.
He actually has a little Caleb Williams in his game, just a live freaking arm, a rifle arm. A lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I was a little, honestly, going into that matchup, I was a little worried about the Ducks, only just because I thought there was going to be a good omen from what happened with Chinmay and myself Saturday morning. First time I ever saw a James Madison lid that was pulled.
The Dukes?
Yeah, it was James Madison.
Charles Haley?
Charles Haley on a James Madison
Those
rep.
are cool, right?
It was cool, man. It was really, really cool.
Those are cool lids. The Dukes.
The great smiley signature of Charles Haley.
Heck yeah. All right, do a top-to-bottom rundown, show off what we have here in the break room. Practice squad. Len Dawson, Michael Irvin, LaShawn McCoy, Steve Smith Sr., Speedflex, Terrell Davis, Trey McBride, A.J. Brown, Chris Carter, Earl Thomas Speedflex, Eddie George Speedflex, and a Jim Kelly Speedflex. Earl Thomas, not a name that we get too often here in the break room, also in the vault. And like I said, we have 1 box left in the vault. If you're a Seahawks fan, I can guarantee you that Earl Thomas will come out in that last box in the vault. Now, there's 25 boxes left in the practice squad. I can't guarantee you that Earl Thomas is going to come out in the practice squad, but he definitely could. Get that spot if you're looking for an Earl Thomas Speed Flex here in the break room. Practice squad, a great price point, ladies and gentlemen. $51 for a spot in the single, $102 if you want to win 2 items with 1 spot. For example, LaShawn McCoy, A.J. Brown, full-size helmets. Len Dawson, Terrell Davis, a custom jersey, and a authentic. Throw in Michael Irvin for the NFC East with a double up with A.J. Brown and LaShawn McCoy. Fred Warner, secondary headliner. You can pair up with Rob's boy, Trey McBride, in this series. So get in the practice squad. 4 spots to go in that double. The quarterback room. I'm shocked this is not moving right now. Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence, double-up opportunity, too, with the AFC South. Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen on the beautiful Buffalo Bills slate. Troy Aikman on the custom jersey, the three-time Super Bowl champion, the Hall of Fame quarterback, the voice of Monday Night Football, Troy Aikman. Michael Vick, Jim Kelly, secondary headliners in that series. Hey, Buffalo fans, Jim Kelly, Josh Allen, still out there. We got 10 boxes left. Maybe get that Buffalo double up in. You'll be definitely circling the wagons. No Ronnie Pete. No Ronnie Pete. It's a good question. I shouldn't say no Ronnie Pete. None. I don't think he'll see him in the break room. Good question, though. The All Speed Flex series, every single box, a Speed Flex. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, and Nico Collins still out there in this series. We have an Adrian Peterson, and the production team let me know that hit in the and more, NFC North. Get that double up hit right there. Speed Flexes in every single box. 5 boxes left, 4 headliners. I can't believe that's still sitting here right now. The vault, like I said, is 1 box to go. Earl Thomas is the last box. So if you're a Seahawks fan, grab a spot. Have a chance to win Earl Thomas for a fraction of the cost. And jerseys.
The jerseys.
$29 break. 2-minute drill. Eddie George, Edgerrin James, Jackson Smith, Najigba, Jordan Love, and Bo Jackson still out there in the jerseys. So what do you guys want to do next? We are 4 spots to go on a practice squad. If you ask me, Dom, what's the most loaded break in the room right now? Well, item-wise and just headliner to box ratio-wise, it is the Speed Flex series. 5 boxes, 4 headliners. Every single box is a Speed Flex. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, that beautiful rivalry, George Kittle. Saquon Barkley, the #1 jersey bought last season. You know what that means, Rob? Popular. If you're not an Eagles fan or a Saquon fan, well, there's a lot of Saquon fans out there that you can maybe trade or sell. The Saquon Barkley, beautiful Kelly Green Speed Flex. The George Kittle rivalry lit. And then there's the Adrian Peterson, last running back MVP. He knows all about rushing for 2,000 yards, just like Saquon Barkley.
Indeed. Last running back to win the MVP.
That is right. So, who's going to get those spots in that break? Let's see, we're getting some orders coming in now.
Yeah, welcome in Matt Gonzalez. What's going on, Matty? First time playing here in the UALI break room. Got a single spot in the QB room single. Favorite player, favorite team. Our host loves the Chicago Bears, so if you're a big Bears guy, more than encouraged to. Damn it, I didn't say to.
You got muted again. So it's Joey Harrington. I knew it. Joey Harrington's in the piano playing athlete series.
Strike 2.
That's the one thing I remember about Joey Harrington. They always made a big deal that he played the piano.
It's actually Roy Williams that's in that.
Ooh. Wide receiver or the safety?
Or Charles Rogers.
There you go.
I'm trying to remember all of the wide receivers that Joey Harrington was targeting in his excellent Lions career.
I remember being a little sad when Bill Schrader left the Packers to go to the Lions. Maybe we have a Bill Schrader somewhere hiding out in this series. 3 spots to go in the practice squad. 3 spots to go in the double for the quarterback room.
How about a Peter Schrager?
Yeah, that is some breaking news, Bri. He surprised me with that one.
That was breaking news that Tom likes.
Quarterback room double. 3 spots to go. Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence, double-up opportunity. 10 boxes left. I would take my chance. Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence, double-up opportunity. Josh Allen, Jim Kelly, double-up opportunity in that break. Michael Vick, secondary headliner, if it's on a Falcon helmet, or excuse me, a Falcons item. This is a mixer, a Falcons item. It is a mixer. Could be a jersey, could be a mini helmet is my guess. Pairs up with the Baker Mayfield if it's on the Falcons. If it's on the Eagles, pairs up with the Troy Aikman. So we have some double-up opportunities in this series. An excellent price point. If you don't have a Peyton Manning in your collection already, and you have a chance to get him for $128, you definitely got to take that chance. Show me some Herman Moore, baby. Yeah, how about Johnny Morton or Brett Perriman? Those Lions wide receivers back in the day. But that quarterback room double. I have to imagine this one happens pretty fast. Yeah, it happens, Jay Underwood. Hey, that was the past. Look now. The Lions, I know they need some help, but those days of going 0-16, those are long gone. I know maybe not the best year for the Lions this season. May not make it to the postseason, but if you're a Lion fan right now, you're happy where you're at right now compared to the days of Joey Harrington, John Kitna, Sean Hill.
Sean Hill. Oh, my God.
Man. Who was there was another who's the other quarterback?
Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dante Culpepper.
Dante Culpepper was there. Oh man. You can then Stafford came to town and
did great things.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's on the Colts too. That's a good point, Mitch, because we do get a lot of Peyton Manning on the Broncos here in the break room. We get a lot of them on the Colts, but we get him so much on the Broncos where I'm like, do we forget that Peyton Manning's mainly he's a Colt.
You know what's crazy is that I so exclusively think of Peyton as a Colt that I honestly forget him as a Bronco, despite clearly that's who he finished his career with. He went out on top with the Super Bowl ring, with Denver in 2015. But, I mean, the guy won, 4 regular season MVPs with Indianapolis?
Yes, with Indianapolis, yes.
Yeah, 4 regular. I mean, you could argue the greatest regular season quarterback ever.
Yeah.
With Indy. So, pretty hard to think of him with any other franchise.
There was a real...
honestly, to me, I think this is way more extreme and understandably so, but to me, that's like thinking of you know what? Tom Brady wasn't just a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, he was actually a New England Patriot. A little bit more extreme, but in the same breath, right?
One for you. You know that Kurt Warner guy, he was on the Rams, right? You're like, no, he was on the Cardinals, huh?
Yeah. Because there's no real other quarterbacks in the 21st century. Him, Carson Palmer, and my guy Kyler.
Josh Rosen beat the Packers at Lambeau Field.
Yeah, yep.
Got Mike McCarthy fired.
You know that he actually tells that to all of his real estate clients when he shows them houses now.
Got Super Bowl champion Mike McCarthy fired. Green Bay.
Wait, the guy, he's big on Caleb Williams. Did you see that clip?
I did see that.
that was bad, dude. That was really bad.
Same here. I'll never forget him being on the Colts because he torched my Bears in the Super Bowl. Looking back at it now, I can't say I was enjoying it watching the game live as a 10-year-old. 2004, Colts Packers, Brett Favre versus Peyton Manning. One of the coolest games ever. Just points. FanDuel Sportsbook wasn't a thing when I was 10 years old, but if it was, I would have liked to bet the over in that game.
The gunslinger versus the sheriff.
Yeah. Something's got to give there. Something's got to give. That's like an old Western movie.
Yeah, he torched my Bears in the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, Mitch, it started off great. Which, by the way, not in this current iteration of the Jersey Series, Mitch, but last Jersey Series for the first time here, we saw Devin Hester, at least for me. He was the secondary headliner. I was really hoping to see that. But, those Colts teams, man, we got players from those Colts teams quite a bit here. Peyton Manning, Edgerrin James, who we still got available. We get a lot of those players. But that Colts offense, dude, that was an electric offense that they had, from Dallas Clark to Marvin Harrison Sr. to Reggie Wayne. They had some great ones, man.
Absolutely. Joe Namath Speed Flex won earlier in the All Speed Flex series. We're down to our last 5 boxes, 4 headliners. We have a double up in the NFC North. Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, NFC East, NFC West, and then Nico Collins, secondary headliner. That series is absolutely loaded right now. We have ourselves some awesome helmets. Guys, look at these helmets that you have to add to your collection. If you don't have a Saquon Barkley, one of the most popular players in the NFL, if not the most popular player, the number 1 jersey sold last season, on the Kelly Green Eagles, the best throwback in the game, the Kelly Green. I freaking love that lid. Saquon Barkley. Adrian Peterson, who, if Saquon Barkley did what he did last year about, 10, 15 years ago, he's an MVP just like Adrian Peterson, who was the last running back MVP, the future Hall of Famer on the Minnesota Vikings Speed Flex. And George Kittle on the rivalry lid. Him and Trey McBride, the best tight ends in football. Yeah, man, Trey McBride's going off this season. George Kittle last few weeks saying, not so fast, my man. I'm the best tight end in football. I'm not ready to give up that title. Get him on that rivalry helmet. The Speed Flex. and just truly one of the most likable people in the entire NFL.
Oh, without a doubt.
George Kittle.
Without a doubt.
So get him before he's gone. Where's my 49er fans? Get a George Kittle speed flex. 314 in a double, 157 in a single. But you can't win if you don't play. And if you don't have any speed flexes in your collection, you've been looking for some speed flexes, but you don't have over $1,000 to spend, well, take your chance in the break room. 314, you can win 2 flexes with 1 spot, or 157, you can win 1 awesome speed flex for a major fraction of the cost for 157 in that series. But like I always say, guys, you can't win if you don't play. 6 to go now on that vault. We know our last box is going to be Earl Thomas. So if you're a Seahawks fan, or if you're looking to collect one of each team and you don't have a Seahawk yet, well, I can guarantee you Earl Thomas will be in that last box for the vault, and then we'll make that brand new Diamond Series live. The Diamonds, every single box, authentic or better. But the quarterback room right now, I'm guessing, is our next break. 2 to go on the double. The Speed Flex double now.
Yep.
Just like that. 4 spots to go.
Ronnie, baby. Ronnie's there, the Slayer. He's slaying those doubles, man. Yeah, he wants that Kittle. And understandably so. If anybody wants to go out there and help Ronnie, he's cleared out. He's paved the way to half of those breaks being able to be bought into Dom. So he's got 4 Speed Flex double spots. And again, doesn't get much better, man. 80% chance at those headliners. So
Ronnie made it nice and easy for these guys. I know sometimes when it's 8 spots to go, 7 spots to go, they see them like, ooh, there's a lot of work to do. I don't want to wait for that. So they hold off on getting in. When it's 4 spots to go, yeah. People, they go to the website, they say, ooh, okay, 4 spots to go in that Speed Flex series. I know someone wants the party. I know I'm not going to wait too long for this break to close out. You make that 3 spots to go, domino effect right there. 3, 2, 1, break. Let's see what we have. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle still available. I'm praying, Rob, praying to the fantasy football gods that George Kittle is 100% for next week. I'm in the fantasy football championship thanks to guys like George Kittle. Him and Puka Nacua really saved me this week. I need him.
By the way, I don't want to gloss this over because I know what you did there, and I'm not going to let you slide by the Dom effect. Very, very,
I didn't do that on purpose.
Very, very clever man over there, Dom Pellegrino. I don't think I didn't notice that.
That's the domino effect.
The domino effect. Yeah, I mean, that's what, hey, we've already gotten, a quad that's gone in the Speed Flex series, and, all of a sudden, Ronnie's a part of the domino effect. So let's just keep that rolling out, guys. But yeah, funny George Kittle thing. I think I've told you my not direct George Kittle story, but a adjacent George Kittle story. So my previous occupation that I had, long story short, I was an AGM at a fitness club in the town in which I live in. And I'm the backup tight end at the time for the 49ers in Eric Saubert, who ironically ended up catching the game-winning touchdown, I believe, on Thursday night, who is the backup to Austin Barner now in Seattle. Shout out to Eric and his great father, Mike. And I've met Eric as well. He's actually working out in the summer with his dad at an LA Fitness, which I thought was really funny being back home. He's a local Chicago kid, awesome guy. And anyways, because he would come in all the time, his father Mike, and he'd wear McCaffrey, Kittle, and obviously Saubert and a litany of 49ers guys. And I'd be like, dude, like, what? I'm like, I know you're a big fan, but it's like, because he was like, he was like built like a massive truck. So I'm like, he's like, well, you might know who my son is. He's like, he's actually the backup to George Kittle on the 49ers. I'm like, get out of here, man. So of course, me being the nosy guy that I am, and I'm asking about Shanahan, CMC, Kittle, all the big-time guys, and he's telling me that the pecking order in the San Fran locker room is Kyle Shanahan is 1A and George Kittle is 1B. Like, he has that level of gravity, and his voice carries that much weight in the locker room for San Fran. So I found that to be very interesting. So I always like to share that.
1 spot to go in that quarterback room double. I like that story. Very, very nice. I don't go to the gym, so I don't see any athletes working out. That's my problem. So before anyone asks me if I ever see anyone at the gym, no. 2 spots to go in the practice squad. I'll drop that link in there as well.
I usually just go on Cameo and just pay them to say hi to me, so it's all right. I'm in that same boat.
There's a famous wrestler, Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
And they found, well, not really a big deal, right? I mean, you can do the cameos wherever you want. But he was, someone knows that he was doing his cameos from the toilet. Like, I guess, hey, wherever you could do them, I guess.
It's one heck of an angle.
I don't know if he's got kids or whatever. Sometimes if you have kids, it can be loud. And sometimes the only time you get peace is when you just go in the bathroom, right? It's the only quiet place.
Yeah. Okay, Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
Behave.
No. I was gonna mention like a not important but weird tidbit about myself. So I have undiagnosed ADHD. Screw it. I'm already gonna say it. We're on the topic, Dom. Damn it, I'm gonna say it anyway. I have undiagnosed ADHD, and when I was in high school, that was literally where I would do a majority of my homework, and even some of my stuff in college, because I would do a lot of video editing. I would literally lock myself in the bathroom. Now I do it for emotional and mental reasons, but back then I would actually use it for just peace and quiet. Like it's so weird, man. It's the weirdest
That's what I
thing.
did after that game on Saturday. I just locked myself in the bathroom until
I've been doing it ever since I've been a Cardinals fan.
until 6 a.m. today when I had to leave to actually go leave my house. One spot to go in the quarterback room: Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Troy Aikman, custom jersey, Michael Vick, Jim Kelly. Got some double up opportunities in this break. A pair of first overall picks: Peyton Manning, the greatest first overall pick of all time; Trevor Lawrence, who
Not Ryan Leaf.
will be in the postseason. Duval, man, the Jags that was a beatdown against Denver, and you had that. Good call, very good call.
Plus 3.5. Yeah, it was it was shocking. It was just because of the fact that even going into that game, despite having some good wins in recent weeks, a lot of doubt going on in Duval because of their inconsistencies.
How about this? Peyton Manning, first overall pick, still available in the series. Trevor Lawrence, first overall pick. Baker Mayfield, first overall pick. Troy Aikman, first overall pick. Michael Vick, first overall pick. And then Jim Kelly and Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills quarterbacks, pair of first rounders. Not too bad themselves.
No scrub policy, man, here in the UA Live break room, to say the least, my friend. But yeah, we got some loaded stuff. And, it's one thing for our regulars to hear, well, you guys are always going to say things are loaded all the time. And that's true, but we're also telling the truth. But here's the caveat to that. It's not just the fact that we have great items that are available for you guys. They're great because they're also primetime headliners as well, with not as many boxes as normal. As it currently stands, 70% chance at getting a QB room. You just heard every single headliner we just named, Dom, is either a 1-1 pick or they're a guy that's a first-round pick that's a Hall of Fame level talent or is in the Hall of Fame already. The Speed Flex, 80% chance, 4 headliners, 5 boxes left. And the Practice Squad, which we're making a lot of headway in the double, still much better than a 1 and 2 chance. 14 headliners at 25 boxes. So let's see what we got. We got an order coming in here from Josh Underwood. I think he might have closed this out.
Thank you, Josh.
And he did. QB room double. He did close that out.
Now, Josh, no Ronnie Pete, though. Just want to clarify.
Don't want to get your hopes up over there about Ronnie Pete.
All right, give me my
But Joey Harrington.
I don't know. Maybe a signed Joey Harrington piano. I don't know. That was like the only thing I can remember about Joe. Like, obviously, he was very good at Oregon. A legend in Oregon. But I remember when he was, like, his pro days, and he didn't have the best pro career, so every time you're watching like a Lions-Packer game, they have to say something nice about Joey Harrington. They're like, he's a great piano player on the side. I'm like, nice.
How many more games are we gonna have to say this about this guy? Jason Flanagan. Jason, welcome in, dude. First time guy, Jason Flanagan. Favorite team, favorite player. I know what his favorite item must be because he bought into the Speed Flex single.
Hey. Picked a great series.
Nice, man. Very, very cool. Just so you know, Jason, Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, and Nico Collins still available to you, my friend.
All righty. Drop me 2 box numbers for the quarterback room double. Josh Bateman, the Batman. I know what he's going for. Tom Koss. What's up, Tom? Josh Underwood with 2 spots. Thank you, Josh. Alfredo and the Doc. The real Doc Rivers. I don't like that his name is the other Doc Rivers because no. No. The Milwaukee Bucks Doc, that's the other Doc Rivers.
I agree.
Our Doc Rivers, that's the real Doc Rivers.
Yeah, our Doc Rivers wins without Giannis here in the break room. So, which by the way, look, I'm not going to go into that, but I don't think Doc. They had the top 75 players of all time. They also have the top 15 coaches of all time, which Doc Rivers is on. I do not think Doc Rivers is the top 15 coach of all time, but that's a story for another day.
I know what Doc means on that, but Doc, just for logistics purposes, nice word by me. If you could just put wheel.
DJ spin that.
I know what he means by that.
DJ spin that
That's
wheel.
If you want the wheel. I don't know if he wants the wheel. It might be talking, but if you want the wheel, just say wheel.
If you want to, going forward, edit that after the ... put wheel. DJ spin that wheel.
I know what he means. I don't want no one to contact customer service and say, Dom spun a wheel and no one said wheel.
DJ Dom has a really good ring to it, though.
DJ Dom?
DJ Dom? Yeah. I'd go check out that set on a weekend. I'd pay some good money.
I like that. I gotta have my like catchphrase. You know, like DJ Khaled has like another one. I gotta have my thing. I don't know what my thing would be.
Cheesehead.
John, cheesehead. I could do better than cheesehead.
Probably.
Doc. If I don't hear back from anybody in this break, we will just go to the wheel.
You don't make me think of that. I got done rewatching the Last Dance for probably the 100th time in my life. And MJ towards like the tail end of it, he's like screaming to the back, and I think it was the Super Bowl that the Broncos beat the Packers in. Yeah, sorry about that one. But he's like yelling to like the back of the play. It's like cheeseheads. What you gonna say now? Cheeseheads.
All right. Don't see any box calls in the chat, so I think we're gonna go to that wheel. This is the quarterback room. We have 10 boxes left. So you know what? We'll do the picker wheel, Rob. I hate to bother you again, but if we could do this with the quarterback room, we did it earlier with the Speed Flex series. So.
Or do you want me to just give it up to you?
Oh, actually, Josh came in with boxes 1 and 3. So it's gonna be 1 and 3.
There we go. 70% chance at a headline.
All righty.
Let's see if that ends up being that.
So 1 and 3 coming up. All righty. Now, I just want to clarify. I did ask again to put the wheel in there, so I don't know if I could do DJ spin that. I don't know. So we're gonna go with Josh's, just for future reference, guys. For the box calls, if you do want to go to the wheel, again, if you don't want to go to the wheel, you don't have to say anything. But if you do want to go to the wheel and you want to speed up the process, make sure you say wheel 2 times or wheel 1 time if you just want to go for 1 box. So 1 and 3. I just want to make sure that we all got that in here. Alrighty. The Dominator and the Robinator? How about that? Robinator, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah. No, I can warm up to it. As long as no one calls me Rubber Toe, then we're good.
How about Rockin' Rob?
I've gotten that before.
Rockin' Rob?
You know, you want to hear a quick 5-second thing? I learned how to whistle because of that song, Rockin' Robin. I can, dude. That's how I learned how to whistle, is because of that song.
Hey, Doc, I'm sorry, just for future purpose, I don't want no one to.
Said, geez, Dom.
Well, he didn't call wheel then. He said DJ spin that, which is not wheel. So I think I say this clearly all the time. And I just want to say Doc's okay with this. Is that if you do call the wheel, please say wheel. So again, didn't say wheel, said spin that, and I did say if you want to call the wheel, say wheel. But thank you, Den. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. 8 times here in the randomizer. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate you, my man. Just for the people who are the peanut gallery. All righty. There it is, 8 times. The Peanut Tillman gallery. We have Peanut Tillman in the break room now. He's been a while since we had him. All righty. You ready for some quarterback room, my friend?
Absolutely. Let's get into it.
All righty. Alfredo, you have the NFC North. Josh, you have the NFC South. Dennis, you have the NFC East. Joshua, you have the NFC West. Tom, you have the AFC North. And Joshua, you have the AFC South, the AFC East, and the AFC West. Thank you, Common. I appreciate that. I learned from the best.
Just a quick update for you on George Kittle.
Yes.
For you. Reports are that he suffered a mid to low ankle sprain. So
not a high ankle sprain. Which
so
is
it is good news.
I guess no ankle sprain is good, but a low ankle sprain better than a high ankle sprain, right?
Yeah, according to Jeremy Fowler of ESPN, he is saying that it means that it should not be a long-term injury if he misses any time at all. So he might not miss any time. It's basically a day-to-day thing for right now.
I need him 100% for fantasy.
DJ, spin that ankle.
Spin it. All right, Alfredo, NFC North. Josh, the NFC South. Doc, the NFC East. Josh, the NFC West. Tom, the AFC North. Josh, AFC South, East, and the West. All righty. We got a full size.
Ooh.
All righty. Oh. Say it with me.
Duval.
T-Law, Trevor Lawrence going to go to the Batman in the AFC South. Congratulations to Joshua Bateman. Wow.
That's a nice one, man.
Uh-huh.
One of my favorite logos in all of sports. That Jaguars teal tongue never seems to fail. And Trevor Lawrence this year, not failing whatsoever. The former national title winner for the Clemson Tigers back in the day. Changed, stayed in the same feline family, just changed the animal. And honestly, I think he's one of the most disrespected players in the league. He is a guy that you can clearly see week in and week out, Dom, that he has the physical tools, he has the talent. It's just between the, it's really between the helmet, it's between the ears with Trevor Lawrence that's kind of missed the mark at times over the last couple years. But I think he's having the best year of his career this season for Jacksonville.
Said in the offseason, you're selling me some Trevor Lawrence stock, I'm buying it. Early in the season, looked like I might have gone bankrupt. Now, playing the best football of his career, I'm selling my Trevor Lawrence stock at an all-time high price. That's if I want to sell. I don't know if I want to sell just yet because this Jags team, they're freaking good, man. I got the gold ink on here, too.
They're spunky.
Oh, man, that gold ink is freaking sick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't get too many of those.
I love gold. All righty. Gonna put this one away just because we don't have too much room on the table, but I love the freaking Jags helmets, man. And, come on, one more time. Duval.
Man, we should do Christmas carols. On the
you know how,
first
like,
day
when the
of
Vikings get a
Christmas?
first down, they do the horn, the skull horn?
Yeah.
Because, you know, if they did it for just touchdowns, they wouldn't do it for any games. I'm sorry, Big Mike. I'm sorry.
That's tough.
I got to lash out on someone after Saturday.
Tough.
What if every time, like, the Jags have a first down, like, they just have Duval? See?
Liam Cohen on the sideline just nodding his head, be like, yeah.
I'm the man.
Be like, yeah.
I'm the man. Very, very nice. Joshua watching right now. Joshua has a few spots in the AFC, but if it is Peyton Manning.
Well, let's talk about the guy that he's going after here or what he's looking for, Dom. You know what? I haven't done this in a while, but again, I was lucky enough this past weekend for the Weekend Warrior for Bofa, Ryan Andreessen. He got an Edgar Martinez signed lid with the Seattle Mariners spot. His
awesome.
Diehard Mariners guy,
Yeah.
Josh has got that AFC East spot for his Buffalo Bills. Let's get that Josh Allen out here. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get an MVP for one of our MVPs in the chat.
You guys are in sync. Heck yeah. I know,
that.
like, in sync, like, you know, at the same time, but I'm just assuming he's talking about the boy band. I call it Justin Timberlake.
Are you Timberlake?
No, I want to be Justin.
Yeah, I'll be Fatone.
Yeah, you can be Joey Fatone.
That's fine. That's okay.
You got a future of being a game show host. I'm a big fan of the Game Show Network. You always see Joey Fatone pop up somewhere in this show.
I love my backup singer comps. That's all right. I'll take that.
All righty. Well. Where he's from, they just call him Wings.
Oh, let's do it.
Woo! Josh Allen.
Let's go.
Authentic.
Let's go.
Gonna go to the Batman. Na 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 Batman. Congratulations
Let's
to
go, Josh.
Joshua Bateman getting his favorite quarterback on
Love
his
it.
favorite team. Josh Allen with the blue ink. Very nice. We have a Beckett cert on the back, just like all of our items here, certified by the best of the best. Josh Allen, who, I'm saying it, Rob, I think he's the best player in football.
You're saying it. I might have to say it too. I think he's established himself this year. He's a one-man wrecking crew, right? A guy that we obviously know. I'm not going to necessarily say rags to riches, Dom, but a guy that basically forced himself into a Division I scholarship at Wyoming. And didn't have the greatest of college careers as a Cowboy, but you know, the ultimate guy that, like, GMs try to replicate now when they try to scout quarterback talent. They look for the guys that look like they were built in a lab. I think you've said multiple times on air that if you had to construct the perfect quarterback body or the perfect quarterback player as an archetype in a lab, it would be Josh Allen. Mm-hmm. And he's a guy that has certainly not only met his potential, he's exceeded it. And yeah, I think he stands alone right now as being not only the best dual threat quarterback, but the best all around. The only thing he hasn't accomplished is a ring.
That's right.
Outside of the one he gave to Haley Steinfeld, he's got to get his own in the NFL, but I think that could be rapidly approaching by February.
Absolutely.
Tom Timberlake. Tom Timberlake.
Don't rock your body.
Wait, honey, who'd you get tickets for? Oh, yeah, no, it's Dom Timberlake. Yeah. Justin? Who?
Oh, I can't wait to go to that Justin Timberlake concert. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it's not Justin Timberlake, it's Dom Timberlake.
Yeah, Justin came down with a little laryngitis and he's not going to be able to go. I'm his cousin Dom.
Yeah.
He never gave up on his dream, and look at him now, balling out. Yeah, damn right. I mean, Josh, and look, this is why we love talking about athletes, and some of us idolize them and things of that nature, but Josh Allen is not only just a phenomenal player, he's a Walter Peyton Man of the Year award winner as well. He's a guy that really has become the adopted son of Buffalo as well. He has become such a staple in football because he's such a great role model. We talked about George Kittle not too long ago in the same breath. Josh Allen is a great ambassador for the game.
Hey, we're 2 spots to go from that practice squad break. We just pulled the Josh Allen. There's a Jim Kelly speed flex in that practice squad. Maybe we go on a nice little Buffalo run. We start circling the wagons. We see Bill after Bill after Bill after Bill.
Bill.
2 spots to go in this practice squad double, guys. Len Dawson, Michael Irvin, LaShawn McCoy, Steve Smith, Terrell Davis, Trey McBride, A.J. Brown, Chris Carter, Earl Thomas, Eddie George, Jim Kelly, Terrell Suggs, Fred Warner, and the Thuminator, Thurman Thomas.
Do you mind just handing me the T-Law? It's down at the bottom. It's that one.
This one?
Yep.
No problem.
Thank you.
Nice to Tua. I'm like, what? Tua.
To attack my turnover.
Practice squad.
I can say that now that he's benched.
2 spots to go. We do have our 2025 college football prediction competition, guys. If you don't have your spot in there, I'll drop that link in the chat. Where do I have that? Alfredo says need a hit in that practice squad. Alfredo, you know you got some good luck with Dom here on Tuesdays, right?
Pulling for you, man. Pulling for our guy, Alfredo. Alfredo, you got a couple of hits over the week or on Saturday when I was here, at least one. I'm going to go back and check. I hope I'm not making that up.
And here's our college football playoff competition. I'm going to drop that link in the chat. All you guys have to do, pick the 2 teams you think are going to be in the final, pick the winner, pick the score you think that's going to happen, email, first name, last name, easy, and here you see how to win.
I knew it.
2 teams, final score by 6:30, New Year's Eve. And then if you predict the 2 teams that make it to the final game, $50. If you predict the champion, $100. If you predict the final 2 teams, the champion, and you have the closest final score, well, $200 store credit. Also, no matter if you win or lose with your score predictions, your submission enters you to win a University of Miami Speed Flex signed by Michael Irvin, who looks like he has the time of his life on the sidelines for Miami.
Ooh. Yeah. That he said yes, the weekend was good. 1 helmet on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. Yeah, I was looking at your Saturday when I was on, man. I remember 9 a.m. The big hurt. He got a Frank Thomas jersey. But then Saturday night, he started balling out, man. Ronald Acuna jersey.
Nice.
I saw Kurt Warner speed flex, the Pedro Martinez bat. Some good.
Alfredo, you know you're supposed to save some for the rest of the guys, right? You're not supposed to win everything.
Some good stuff right there, man.
Saturday, I got 1 mini out of all the jerseys and helmets I bought into. It happens sometimes, Brett. It's like baseball here in the break room. Sometimes you go in those slumps, but all you need is that one big hit, the home run, the double, and boom, you're out of the slump. I've seen cold streaks. I've seen hot streaks. It happens in the break room.
Yeah.
But I got to do my quote, my John Steinbeck quote. You know, oh, man, everyone gets impressed when I drop this one. Like, I definitely didn't see it on Twitter.
Oh, boy.
What good is the warmth of summer without the coldness of winter to give it its sweetness? Which is basically saying, you know why wins are sweet? Because we lose sometimes, right? Winning, if you win all the time, it's like winning just, you know, another thing. I wish, you know, my team won all the time. Maybe it sounds like a good problem. But losses just make those wins so much more sweeter. 2 spots to go in the dub. But we don't want to have that thought going into the break, right? We're like, no, we're not going to lose. We're like Joe Namath. I guarantee you I'm going to win something in this break.
Which, by the way,
on the table right now.
This has been a great show, though. I mean, up to this point, no reason why we can't get that practice squad double to close, like you said. Still had 2 spots to go, guys. Last thing that Dom and I want to do here is, don't want to necessarily phrase it as pulling teeth, but at the same time, practice squad double. We have a lot of great stuff left in the practice squad. 14 photoed headliners, or 14 total headliners, 11 of them photoed, excuse me, still available for you. At $102, I mean, you just saw a double up happen for Joshua Bateman in 2 separate spots. No reason why that can't happen for one of you guys. And for who's available that's left in that practice squad double, Dom.
Yeah, you get those last 2 spots, and let's see a double up. You could walk away with a Jim Kelly, Earl Thomas double up. The only way to win a double up with 2 different divisions is get 2 different spots. So with 2 different spots, you could have a Eddie George, Jim Kelly, Earl Thomas, Jim Kelly, get 2 flexes. So we'll see. With 1 spot, LaShawn McCoy, A.J. Brown, 2 Eagles, 1 spot. Or maybe a Michael Irvin. AFC West, Len Dawson, Terrell Davis. NFC West, Trey McBride, Fred Warner. Terrell Suggs, Steve Smith Sr. In the AFC North. Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly. There's 2 more Bills for you. The 2 Hall of Famers with 1 spot. And I know we'll do that practice squad double. For sure get that done during the show. 4 to go on that double for the Speed Flex series, guys. Ronnie Sayers in there. Ronnie's looking for someone to join the party. Who's going to help him out? We have 5 boxes left, 4 headliners in that all Speed Flex series, guys. 5 boxes, 4 headliners. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle, Nico Collins. And I was talking to the production team. That hit in the and more section, it is headliner worthy. It's a name that's been a headliner in the Diamonds, a headliner in the Vault, and I'll just say it pairs with the Adrian Peterson Speed Flex. So you get yourself 2 Speed Flexes with 1 spot in a double for only $314. Now, it's not Austin $316, but Dom $314 says, get in the Speed Flex double. Oh, hell yeah. So, $456 right now. We'll do our jersey chase wheel spin. Let's see where we're at. 8 spots to go, so we'll do that chase wheel spin for the jerseys. And we did a jersey break, right, in the show? Just one, right?
Yeah, correct. That was the LT to start us off, and that was the only one that we have done.
Oh, okay. So I'll use those names in that break because we only did 1 jersey break. So I have Michael, Ryan, Perry, Eric, and Samuel. So there you go. Yeah. We just did a quad and a couple doubles. We got down to 5 boxes left in the Speed Flex series, but 5 boxes, 4 headliners. But a top spot draw will take you to the wheel out of 100. And maybe someone uses this money to get in that Speed Flex or the quarterback room or the practice squad.
Heck yeah.
8 times in the randomizer. Final click. It's going to be Ryan. Congratulations to Ryan Barger. Ryan, if you're watching right now, let us know if you have a number you would like us to spin this wheel on. If not, we automatically spin it at 1. But if you have a lucky number, favorite number, let us know, and we'll spin it.
Any relation to Addison at all?
Yeah, the Blue Jays. That's what I was thinking of.
Talk about a hell of a postseason run.
I was going to say he had a hell of a postseason.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, Jays have had a great offseason. Random note about them. Our guy Dylan Cease, or he's my favorite pitcher in baseball.
I'm always rooting for Dylan Cease. I loved him when he was on the Sox.
You can pencil him in for 200 punchies and 32 to 33 starts a year. It's never missed a start in the big league.
Same with Chris Sale. Ever since he left the White Sox, I've been rooting for Chris Sale. He's one of my favorite players in the league.
Just don't leave a pair of scissors around Chris Sale and you'll be
I made an ESPN article because of that. I'll tell you after the show. It's pretty cool. I got interviewed. Awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty awesome. All right. And I was talking crap about the White Sox then, still talking crap about the White Sox now 15 years later, right? Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. All righty. We're going to spin this wheel for Ryan. Ryan, if you're watching right now, good luck. If you're not watching, you're like, what the hell is this store credit being sent to my email? It's a good problem to have, right?
Never say no to a little extra
I
coin
wish
in
more
your pocket.
stores sent me some store credit without me knowing. All right, $30 store credit.
Yeah, the stories that I usually get talked to about credit is like, hey, why are you not paying me back the credit that you've used on my card? I'm like, oh, that's right. I have to give this money back.
So very nice. Ryan with $30. He didn't get a spot in the jersey, so he made $1.
There you go.
$29 a spot, he gets 30. What up, Chaz? How you doing, Charles?
What's going on, Nelly Belly? Good to see you, Charles.
What's going on, Charles? Good to have you in the break room. Happy Tuesday, my friend.
By the way, happy holidays to everybody. And I like to bring this up and reiterate this a bit. Just got a message from our king of customer service, and Dave, saying that we are now up to 23 people for that Refer a Friend giveaway. He said that has blown everything out of the water in terms of the last couple of months for the Refer a Friend program.
I got 11 right. I got to add it to that. Yeah.
So 23 is the official ticker, guys, and that is going to be running through the 31st. So you still have the next 8 days to get that bad boy going here in the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Very, very simple. Dom pulled up the graphic earlier. We can pull that up in just a second again. Talking about...
There's the graphic.
There it is. Perfect. Thank you, Dom. When you refer a friend, they get $50 off their first order of $100 or more, and you get $50 as well. But not only that, you yourself get a chance to be entered for a chance to win Emmitt Smith, the NFL's all-time leading rusher.
I'll be here tomorrow night, Charles. I believe you're off tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Between that and Christmas Day, I will not be back until Friday afternoon, Charles. But I will be on tonight with Common and Chev for the primetime Tuesday night show.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow night. We'll have a little fun in the break room. Nice little Christmas Eve special. I will not be here Christmas Day, though. I believe we do have a show on Christmas Day, but I think Robbie's going to be here, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong.
I don't think we're going to be. That's going to be up in the air. That's something that Common will be able to address at 6 o'clock. I'm pretty sure, but
talk to the boss man about that.
I was going to say it's probably the best thing, but I know Robbie was rumored to be on that, but we will see.
I'm the low man on the totem pole. I don't know stuff, so you got to ask the boss man, Common. He has the answers. When I have money, I'll join, but I got you, Brett. You know the drill. Hey, we're on all day, every day here in the break room. 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., all day throughout the week. So whenever you can play, we'll be here. The line in the back, the Kelvin Johnson, was won by, give me 1 second.
That was Mitchell, yeah?
Yes, Mitchell. No more, no shows on Christmas. No more shows on Christmas, so.
By now. Yep.
By now.
By now, baby. Load it up.
I will be here for the After Dark, Charles. That is true. So you better stay up. I only did because I was like, Charles wants me here at 2 a.m. I'll be here at 2 a.m. But I did say, Charles better be awake with us for that After Dark show. As soon as I see you, if you don't comment in the chat for about 15 minutes, I'm out of there. That's my rule, Charles. I just get up and leave. So every 15 minutes in the After Dark show, you got to comment to make sure that I know you're watching.
Dom After Dark is a scary thought.
You know, I did it one time. I forgot to swear.
Say that again?
I forgot to swear. When at the After Dark show, you get a little permission, you get a little PG-13 a little bit.
So you're going to open the show.
I was so excited.
In.
Yeah, I was so excited, but that I just I forgot to do it.
Wait, you are all not here for Christmas. No more shows on Christmas. Shout out to our guy Common letting us know that in the chat. Kavor in the chat. That's our guy Common.
That's Common?
Yeah.
I gotta stop talking crap about that guy in the chat. Kavor, man. I keep talking crap.
We'll just wait till we get off here to do
Well, every time Common comes, I'm like, dude, you see that Kavor guy in the chat? What a jerk. And he's like,
I'm gonna start passing you post-it notes about Kavor.
Okay, let me know.
On the side here. So yeah, Mitch, definitely buy in now, my friend. And again, we are loaded on a lot of series. We could potentially have another series that is dropping at the 6 o'clock hour as well. So not gonna drop any tea leaves on that, but again, make sure to tune in for the 6 o'clock one because we're very limited on shows leading up to the Christmas festivities there. So load up before the holiday season, guys.
That's right. So tonight, and mañana, get those spots in the break. What's the break to join? Well, Ryan, I did some asking. I did a little investigating, and I asked the production staff. I was like, I have to know what the and more box is in the All Speed Flex series. I was like, come on, we got 5 boxes left. 4 of them are headliners. You got to throw me a bone on what this last box is, the and more. I was told what box it was. Detroit Lions hit, pairs up with Adrian Peterson.
He's going to love to hear that.
And I'll just say this. This name that's still available in this series has been a headliner in the Diamonds, has been a headliner in the Vault, and not a secondary headliner, a photo headliner. So I would get in.
Noonan, correct me if I'm wrong, buddy, but you were indeed at that Detroit and Pittsburgh game this weekend, correct? I believe he was.
Perfect timing, because you caught me at a bad time, Rob. They cost me
pain this weekend. Yep, right on cue. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah. I just wanted to confirm we don't have to talk about it any further.
So 5:04 here in the break room. We'll do our hits of the show, Rob. We'll give these guys a couple extra minutes if they want to close out anything. Practice squad is 2 spots to go. If you're in that break and don't want to wait an hour to have that break close out, we can close out now. Every speed flex in that series is still available. The only photo headliner gone is Josh Jacobs. So if you want to knock out one more series, we can definitely do that after we talk about our hits of the show. Give you guys some time to grab some spots. But besides the practice squad double, 4 to go on the double for the speed flex series. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat for both of those. Make it nice and easy. That is the double box break. That is 4 spots to go. And we have a practice squad double that is 2 spots to go. Well, we got options on the table for the hits of the show. That is definitely true.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to go with... I
Brian
love the Kelly
Urlacher.
Green.
Oh.
I'm going to... close. I'm going to go with the A.J. Brown, the Kelly Green custom. If you're like, yeah, I love me some Kelly Green. Well, I got good news for you. Saquon Barkley on the Kelly Green Standard, still available in that Speed Flex series. 5 boxes left, 4 headliners, Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, George Kittle on the rivalry, and Nico Collins. Nico Collins is like, what the hell do I have to do to get on the photo headliner list? I've been balling the past few weeks. I've been balling for a year and a half, 2 years now. What the hell do I have to do to get on the photo headliner list? That's the Speed Flex series, man. Sometimes the great names, they miss the cuss on that photo headliner. How about you?
This is why, so I'm not a big fan of you going before me, Dom. I honestly I'm in lockstep with you. The Kelly Green might be my favorite color scheme for any lid.
Old veteran move. Pick first so no one can steal your pick.
That's
Yes.
that is a good thing to do. I'll remember that the next time if I ever get to host instead of you. No, I'll go in numerical order here from the top on down. I usually like to do a little reverse splits, but I'll go the top on down here, starting with the AJ Brown at number 1, Megatron at number 2. I'll go just because we do get, and it's a beautiful Emmitt Smith. We do get a lot of Dallas Cowboy lids, especially on speed flexes. But I am definitely going to recommend getting with that Joe Namath at number 3. It's a great visor for that Joe Namath right there at 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to rock Emmett, though, at 4. I'll put no, I lied. I definitely just lied to everybody at home. I'm going to go Brian Urlacher at 4, Emmitt Smith at 5. And then just because it's the only authentic up here, I'm going to put the reigning MVP in Josh Allen.
AJ Brown, Joe Namath, Emmitt Smith, Calvin Johnson, Josh Allen. I'm not counting the Bear helmet. I'm on that today. No Bears for me today.
Come on, Dom.
Not until further notice, all right? Not until further notice.
Calm off of being biased, Hayden. Nope, not going to do any of that.
Hayden, I like you already, my man.
We're trying to set an example for the new guy here, Dom.
He'll learn sooner than later. If he watches enough of my shows, he'll learn sooner than later.
Bias.
So, it is 5.
Performance reviews coming up.
Hey,
Bias.
number 1 hit of the show for me, Brian Urlacher, Speed Flex with Defensive Player of the Year inscription. There you go.
There you go.
All right, still
there's that raise.
2 spots to go for that practice squad, 4 spots to go. It's looking like it's going to be pre-fill for the guys in the primetime show, 6 p.m. So, Rob, awesome show as always, brother. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
We did just get an order right now. Let's see.
Yeah, Noonan, baby. Noonan jumping
get a
in.
spot. Thank you, Ryan. Nothing is closed out, though. So,
Yeah, speed flex
we will
double.
wrap up and maybe a pre-fill for you guys at 6 p.m., a practice squad, and a speed flex double. 4 spots to go in that speed flex double. We have 5 boxes, 4 headliners, and like I said, guys, I did a little digging. I did a little asking. That box, that and more box, Lions pairs up with Adrian Peterson, Pro Bowler, pass rusher. I can only do so much. I can't, come on, there's only so many hits I could give out. Current player, 2nd overall pick, Michigan Wolverine. Now you guys have to figure it out for yourself. AH, yes. So, that's going to do it for us today here in the break room. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. for a nice little Christmas Eve primetime edition here in the break room. Rob, you don't have to wait too long to see him. He'll be here in 52 minutes with Common for the primetime show. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Get those guys a nice little pre-fill in the practice squad and in that Speed Flex series, which is now 3 spots to go. Thank you, Mr. Noonan, for making that series a little closer. Guys, thank you for an awesome Tuesday afternoon here in the break room. It was my first 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. shift on a Tuesday. I liked it.
Get used to it.
Heck yeah. Well, it helped that Joshua Bateman delivered us some wings, so that was very nice. I'm going to expect like wings.
I told him to do it today because it'll be your first 9 a.m.
I'm going to expect wings every Tuesday now, so I'm spoiled. Thank you guys for an awesome show. Common and Rob here at 6 p.m.